That's Dee Hilfiger, Tommy Hilfiger's wife.
I don't usually open up like that.
The way you just went from this to so serious.
Oh, no, get it. Get ready.
Yeah,
'cause this is what
I'm
happened.
in.
Girl, get ready. Okay.
So if you don't know, I've been a stylist since I was 19 years old. And this first collection of mine was born out of the idea that I want to look as confident as I feel in midlife. This whole collection is mix and match, easy to care for, easy to wear, and it should bring you joy every time you open your closet doors. So come with me and let's make some joy together.
Well, you're at the right place. Designers on Q. If you love fashion, Monday is your day on QVC. I'm Pat Dementri, and I am super thrilled to be with you today because I am a clothes lover, and we have so many great things. And in fact, in this hour of By Stacy London, we are going to have 11 clearance sale prices. So today's the perfect day to do your shopping, and then we'll have at least 5 brand new items. I'm going to show you just a couple of things. Stacy will come on, and we're going to learn, and we're going to shop, and we're going to have fun, and then we're gonna go see Martha Stewart, and that will be at 3 o'clock. All right, let's take a look. Our beautiful Blair and I are wearing the same jacket, which we'll talk about in a second. We also both have on this V-neck, this cotton tank top. Oh wait, let me see, with the grab-and-go V-neck tank top, a 720-0704. It's our grab-and-go V-neck top. It has a buy more, save more. It's the most affordable thing in the entire hour, and it works really great. It's a sleeveless top, V-neck tank. It has a real pretty bottom to it. We're gonna have lots of colors for you. First one's $45. Each additional one, we just asked you to do that in the same order, and it needs to go to the same address. Thank you, Hayden. I appreciate that. Buy more, save $3. They'll bring it down to $42, so you can think about that as well. All right, so here's the jacket I have on, the Grand Dame, our bubble sleeve jacket. I cannot tell you how many compliments, first of all, that both of us have gotten. I think you'll absolutely love this. It's on sale at $81.98, and it is brand new today. Exactly what you want to update your wardrobe this season. Double extra small through 3X. All right, so Stacy London, since the age of 19, has been creating these most marvelous, marvelous styles, and we all have been following her and learning from her and all the different aspects of her career. She came to QVC a few years ago, and she created By Stacy London. She uses QVC sizing, so we don't have to worry about that at all. And she is here today to spend 2 hours, and it's hard for us to get her in the studio because she is so busy working on so many projects. So come on in, or come on down, as they say.
Come on down. I know. It's like we're having.
You look fabulous.
Oh,
how are you?
We're having our own game show today. Clearance prices, you know.
Exactly. 11 clearance sale prices.
It's true.
So all those things are going to be retired. So keep that in mind. I never asked you.
Yeah.
Do you want this side so you can be closer to Molly, or do you want that side?
I do not mind any side at all, Pat. You don't have to worry about that because you know what? I'm used to going like
You're
that
used to
and
going-
just running over to the model.
I love it. All right, so let's get everybody started because I'm going to start with new.
Yay!
This one is a two-tone belted shirt dress, brand new today. The one thing I will tell you, the price on this is going up at the end of the day. So I want to make sure I didn't bury that in the lead at all. So come take a second look at it and don't put it in the cart and forget about it. All right, sale price on this brings it down by $6. 3 easy pays at $24.33, and you know that there's going to be a lot to shop for, so I suggest early on use your QVC credit card. That way you have 5 easy pays, and that gives you more, I think, I don't know,
Flexibility, absolutely.
And flexibility in your flex pays. That way you have 5 months, you don't miss out on things, you aren't picking and choosing. You can go for it today because we can really get you some nice spring, summer things.
Yes, finally.
Regular and petite, about 2.5 inches length difference on this. This will be your khaki, and this will be your bright navy. Price again up at the end of the day. All right, let's talk about the shirt dress. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the classic styling and how good this is going to look on.
I mean, I have to say, hallelujah, we're finally here.
Yes.
It's March, right? We're my March delivery. We were getting some new pieces in.
4 days to spring.
Oh, 4 days to spring. I love it. Well, this is the way you should start to celebrate, right? Because what I wanted to do, I really believe that dresses are coming back for this summer. You're going to see a lot more dresses and skirts than we've seen in a second. And you need something with a certain amount of practicality and yet a certain amount of like fashion for you to want to have fun with it and get dressed in the morning. So we've done a color block. Again, color blocking can be very flattering. It always depends on the cut of the dress, not the print.
Okay.
So you'll notice we did a very traditional button front tie waist print, and we did that kind of shirt hem on the back so that you get a nice vent on either side of this dress. This is the easiest peasiest thing to wear.
You want to go on it?
Oh,
Molly?
sure.
I know you like
Yes,
to
I
move.
will go. Yeah, I will.
I'm not going to make you
go.
stand
I
here
just
with
want you
me.
to see how beautifully this works when we put the belt on the side with the white, right? Now, the idea here is always to give you a waistline. We want a nice long line down the front of the dress. That's what this center column is for. If you turn to the side and you see we get a little bit more of the leg with this, the way that the hem is rounded on the side, and a slightly longer shirt tail hem at the back. I love it with leopard. You're going to be able to wear this with flat sandals. You're going to be able to wear this with sneakers if you want to. Do not
Super
be
cute.
intimidated
Yeah.
by the idea that you've got this one side, one color, one side, the other color. What that winds up doing is actually creating a smaller hourglass shape visually
Okay,
when
we
you
are
look
in.
at it. Yeah.
We're in when you said smaller.
Exactly. We're in. It slims down because you really are forcing the eye vertically. It's not
It
a
sort
horizontal.
of visually cuts you in
Yeah.
half. Molly is 5'8", so that you know. And Molly, you have on the 1X in this left. And what I also absolutely love about this is it's solid in the back.
Yes, so
Like-
turn around just, that's an excellent,
Right?
excellent point, Pat. And let me just show you. Part of the reason that we do that, obviously, is because we want you to have that kind of very simple, subtle, like you've got the vent here, you've got the, and you've got these little pleats at the waist. We don't want to ruin the line in the back because let's say you wear a jacket or something over it. It should be very, very simple in the back. You don't want anything complicated.
Stacey, could
yes.
I not wear the belt?
Of course, you can always not wear a belt
Molly,
when
can we
it's
ask you to
belted.
take the belt
And
off?
listen, generally speaking, I don't love a self belt. The reason that I did a self belt in the same material is because it works so well with the color blocking, right? We wanted something that we really
Yeah, it did look
popped.
really pretty.
But you could do a leather belt here. You could use
Okay.
the same hoops, right?
Right.
Oh no,
Belt
I'm sorry.
loops.
This is tied. But let me tell you something
this
about
is
that.
tied?
This is
Okay.
sewn on. I do not mind. You have permission for me to cut this off right at the hem and use a leather belt. You can use the self belt still. You don't need it sewn on
Now,
for it
are
to sit
belts
correctly.
back?
Belts have never
Never
gone
go
away
away?
for me.
Okay.
Now, the reason belts never go away for me is because that is the easiest way to define
Molly,
your
that
waist.
looks pretty that way too.
Right? It looks
Yeah.
pretty, especially when you don't want to define your waist. If you
Right.
carry your weight in your midsection or even your top section, sometimes a belt can look like you're, I don't know, it's like sausage casing. Nobody wants that. But we do want you to always find something that A, feels comfortable, B, has more than one use value. So you could wear this to a lunch, you could wear this to, your
Very
place
pretty.
of worship, but you can also wear this on the weekend. It is meant to be easy. It is meant to be layered. You saw before that V-neck t-shirt that you're wearing underneath. You can wear a t-shirt, a crew neck t-shirt
Okay.
underneath this. You could wear something
There you go.
longer if you wanted a longer sleeve, and you can layer this with sweaters and trenches and jackets until it's warm enough.
We have to talk about the fabric. The fabric's 96 cotton, 4-span, machine wash, laid out flat to dry, but it has a very cool feel
Yes,
to it.
it's got a nice soft
Yeah,
hand.
it's primarily cotton for you, and that 4% spandex means that Molly will be comfortable if she's driving in the car, if she's reaching for something.
Absolutely.
if
and,
she's-
and really, even with a woven piece, right? The reason that I love 4% span, the way that you know that it fits you well is you just go like this. Walk around and just do a little bit of that, right? If there's any pull, if there's any tension, eventually that is going to bother you. So don't, we
Okay.
always want to give you a fabric where you don't feel like you're, kind of tied up in a straitjacket. It is meant to look crisp. It is meant to look clean.
It does look crisp. That's a
right?
great
but
description
But
of
it's
it.
but
Yes.
it's got a nice soft
But it's
hand,
comfortable.
and it's easy to wear.
CC, crisp and comfortable. That's
Ooh,
exactly
we like
what
that.
we have.
QVC.
All right, brand new QVC CC. 2.5 inches length difference. Now, Molly is very tall, but if you're not, then we have a petite for you. Don't worry, but go ahead and pick it up. I just think that this will be very versatile, and it'll be, you know, it takes a shirt dress and gives it that special look to it.
Absolutely.
So it's just not another
And
shirt
also
dress.
the half and half
right.
color thing has become huge. I mean, in the last few years, you've probably seen it on dresses with pink and red. You've probably seen it with orange and green. There've been a lot of variations of this, but I wanted to do something neutral, and I wanted to do it in those lighter colors because we're getting to spring, and you're gonna want something that feels a little bit less heavy. That's why we even did the bright navy as opposed to a kind of darker French navy.
Nice.
That's what you'd see in the winter. In spring, you want something a little bit brighter.
Ooh, wait till you see this.
This is one of my
This
favorite
is
pieces.
Pretty. Blair.
Yes.
5'7". She wears an extra small for us, so you can get an idea. This is another brand new item for you. This is a pleated peplum tank top. Now this one will be 55 rayon, 42 poly, 3-span, machine wash, lay it out flat to dry. It is a knit for you. It is self-lined in the front, but we'll go through all those details. Here is the color. Here's the bright navy that you were just talking about.
Yes,
Here's
exactly.
your bright navy. Imagine that with, you know, Martha's white jeans that she has today. Or we have at least 2 different, if not more, pants, 3 different pants for you to choose from that it'll work with. Here is the deep violet.
And you know, if you know me at all by this point, you know I love that deep violet color.
Do you love
I think
this
this
deep
is
violet?
it is flattering on brunettes, it's flattering on blondes, and you know we'll talk about the shape about the peplum as well, but just
Now
so
the
you can
black.
go through the colors.
Look at the black. How can you go wrong with this black? You could
can't.
dress this up, wear it year round. Soft white. I'm loving, well, I guess because the Pantone color of the year
Yes.
is Cloud Dancer.
Yes.
So I find myself even shifting, the girl who loves wearing black, shifting myself over to this pretty, this is such a pretty soft white.
Thank you.
So elegant instead of bright white.
Well, you know, I'm just so glad that's what you noticed, because I actually think that bright white sometimes can be a little too harsh, especially when we're entering spring. Now, it's one thing in the middle of summer, end of summer, when you've gotten a little sun-kissed, but a soft white looks great even when your skin is pale. And that's what I really loved about this. We tried this on blondes, brunettes, you know, we tried this on all different skin tones, only to find that this soft white was so much more flattering than that optic white, especially when your skin might be a little bit lighter because you've been inside all winter.
Yeah, look how pretty. All right.
Yeah.
So, shall we walk on over? I'll bring all the colors if you
Yes.
want me to.
Oh my God. Well, we
that
don't even
help?
have to do that. Let's just
Okay.
take a look at gorgeous
All right.
Blair. Hi, baby. All right. Now, I don't like the fact that we're both in black because it makes you think that black is really what you should be wearing right now. Well, let me tell you, it's all going to be about color. But what this is a pleated, it is a sewn down peplum. So if you look very
Here, I'm
closely,
gonna
you'll
do
see
this.
that there are pleats at the bottom of this tank, and they stop right here and they kind of float out, right? So you're getting this seaming straight down, which is great and very figure flattering, especially if you carry your weight right here. And then this floats away from the body. This little, almost like a ruffle. So look at this when it lies flat and you get it in all of these different colors. Plus, you guys love the gathers that we did in the satin tanks. So we did the same 3 flat gathers right here that add a little bit of visual interest at the shoulder. Now you could wear it with this great linen pant, or you could wear this with jeans, or you can wear this with white jeans the way you were talking about it. You could wear it with a wider leg the way you are. And it also comes with a matching pant this season that you'll see later in the year.
Okay. Oh, that.
Yeah.
That was a little Easter egg, I'll say.
Yeah, a
Thank
little
you.
Easter egg.
This one is lined, and I should say, and Kevin, remind me again, fewer than 500 in each one of the colors. This is brand new today. You know, it's brand new right out of the box. It's a wonderful way to get to know Stacy's collection, and we'll remind you again, Stacy, you do QVC sizing.
Yes,
you
I
have
do.
Since you got here.
Yes.
So,
and I do think that this is very much exactly what QVC sizing should be. You'll see that these pleats also give you a little bit more projection in the chest. So if you have a larger chest, that is going to be very helpful to you. But we did these flat pleats, right? We did this flat seaming, so you really look much smaller in your midsection, and then you get this little bell at the bottom. So it is a peplum shirt, but the peplum, instead of going out, goes flat. And it just has that little ruffle at the hem. It's much softer. It's great for spring. It's going to look great if you have a pencil skirt, like a denim
that would
pencil
be
skirt.
pretty.
Woo! Love it.
Yeah.
Love
Or
it.
Even throw it on with a pair of trousers that we're going to have. We have beautiful trousers coming
Yes.
up. I think it said that these were lined. They're not
They're
really
not lined.
lined.
No, they're not lined. This is a very, very, very soft material.
And the inside of it is almost slinky.
Yes.
So it'll feel very comfortable and it won't fight with what you're wearing over it. This
I know,
is
it's
perfect.
And
And
it's my favorite. I've done some peplums before, people, and peplums, the idea is always that the volume of the peplum is what takes the attention away from any weight you may be carrying in your midsection. I've done the opposite here. I've created a peplum that is smaller, that gives you a slimmer midsection, and then this little bell at the hip just goes out a little bit so that it gives you that perfect hourglass. If I could talk, it would be great. Hourglass silhouette. Also, we've got a lot of nice room at the armhole. You do not need to worry about this. It's not too high. It's not going to cut on you. It won't give you like little chicken cutlets or back cutlets or anything like that. And it is meant to flow a little bit as you walk. Now, I've got to tell you, if there is a multiple in my favorites of the spring collection, I'm going to say this is it. You could do this by the black and the violet. Get the white and the blue. Something, because it is such a flattering tank top, it could take the place of the tank top that you're wearing last summer or the summer before. That's like
we should have even
like,
called it a tank top because it's just so much more.
Yeah, it's
than
more
a tank
than
top.
it's a because it's
and that wasn't a criticism.
It's a fancy tank top.
Yeah, or it's a sleeveless top. It's really beautiful. The other thing that I notice, and as someone who is fluffy in the middle, oh, that's my nice way of putting it, that this doesn't start here. The peplum starts down
lower.
higher than your normal waist, but lower than from where your bust line would be, even if they're more mature. And then you sew the pleats
almost
down
like
and
waves.
away.
Yes, almost like waves.
This is very, very flat, and then the peplum goes that way. So
and sometimes it's hard to see, obviously, when you're showing it in black. But really, if we get a close-up on where the pleat starts, right? This hem is quite wide. I mean, I would say that's almost 6 inches that you're getting here across the midsection, and it's gradated. So it starts high and it kind of comes down. All of this is meant to make this section of your body as flattering as possible and really as easy as possible to wear. This is a pull-on. You would put it on like you'd put on a t-shirt.
Right.
And it's just got a little bit more seam work to create a more flattering silhouette.
Great illusions going on here.
Thank you.
Double extra small through 3X. Now, that's obviously black. Then there's the soft white that we love so very much. But don't forget about the bright navy. I mean, this is something you throw on with a pair of shorts, white jeans, blue jeans, pattern pants. And then here's going to be your deep violet. And you'll see the deep violet even is that color that I have underneath this coming up. All right.
Looks great with the jacket.
Yeah.
And also just navy is the black of summer, in my opinion. I mean, even though we continue to wear black in the summer, I do think that navy is always sort of the better, lighter neutral for hotter weather.
Navy is my summer black.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so these will be coming up, and I believe these are the pants I have on because you could tell by that beautiful cuff on the bottom. They're $35.99. I mean, seriously.
That's crazy. They are not the same pants that you're wearing.
Oh, they're not?
No, they are the crepe. They are the
they're
matching.
the crepe ones.
Yes, these are the matching pants of this suit.
Ah, very nice. Okay. Oh, wait till you see what Molly looks like. Oh, that whole suit. Molly.
I know, Molly, you look incredible. Molly, I have found
like the
Molly is one of
CEO.
those designers who, you're a designer now, Molly, is one of those models who really shows the efficacy and the beauty of the clothes. Like, I feel like you've got the stature for it. I love you with red hair.
Yeah.
I love you in
With
this
that gray.
It makes your hair look even more copper, which I think is kind of amazing. And also, again, we know this about this. This is not the first time you guys have seen this jacket. It is one piece. The shirt and the jacket are sewn together. So you throw it on and you can wear it with jeans. You could even wear it with like a Bermuda short if you wanted to, and it would look incredible. And it has this matching trouser that, we'll get to in a second. But just so that you can see, it's got all this is all in one for you. And it was meant to be a little bit slouchy. It is meant to be a little bit of a, kind of take on the CEO suit without the hassle.
Without the
it's
hassle of 2
machine
pieces.
washable, and it comes in these wildly good colors. Now, I have to say, the cobalts are coming back for spring. The ugly greens. Now, I'm not saying moss is ugly, okay? I am obsessed with this color, but it makes me think a little bit of the 70s, that avocado green. You're gonna see this all over the runways, but not just that, you're gonna see it in interiors as well. And I was like, this is the color of the carpet in my living room, my new living room.
Periwinkle, that is moss. Steel is what we're calling that beautiful gray that Molly's looking so beautiful in. And how can you go wrong with the black? And everyone will have that soft white blouse with it as well. Double extra small through 3X. Everything in this collection is double extra small through 3X, so you can feel comfortable. Again, it's QVC sizing. If you and Denim & Company wear a medium on the top, you are a medium here. In anybody's collection, it's across the board. If you need more help, download our free app, QVC.com, put it on your phone, your computer, your tablet, and then that way you'll always stay up to date with us. I do want to let you know that there is pants, every one of these colors, there's pants. So the pants are a 687235. First day clearance sale price for both of these pieces. So you are shopping with us at the right time. I'm going to go back first, though, to the crepe blazer. This blazer, you're saving $67.01. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no reorder. Where do you get a blazer, let alone a blouse with it
Exactly.
for $47.99? So stop what you're doing, come take a look, because whether you go into an office every day, or whether we're talking about services, or whether you're talking about going to a shower, you need a blazer. I love blazers with jeans.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Now, I'm trying to make it easier for you, so it's not the shirt, the blazer, and the jean. It's just the shirt and the blazer, right? This is all one piece, and I just want to show you what's so great. I'm wearing a size that's slightly bigger than my
very
size.
limited.
This is extra, extra small. But the reason that I put it on like this is because you can do things with this that you wouldn't do with like a normal blazer and shirt, right? I can wear this completely open if I wanted to, as almost like a jacket in and of itself, with a t-shirt, and never do anything with it.
Well, we've been seeing blazers with like a sweatshirt hoodie sticking out of the back. That's a very popular look right now.
That's very popular.
Right?
So if you go up a size, you could absolutely wear a hoodie underneath this and make this more of like a cool blazer jacket and not use the shirt as anything other than the blazer. Or you can button it up and you've got an outfit. You throw on jeans, white jeans, I think for spring. As I said, Bermuda shorts, a khaki Bermuda short with the moss, divine. Absolutely divine. And I hope you got your loafers ready, because they're coming for spring.
Those loafers are everywhere these days. Let's talk a little bit about the crepe.
Yeah.
This knit is beautiful. The shell is 90 poly, 10 spandex.
Yeah.
And then the blouse portion of this is going to be 100% poly. The jacket itself is a woven crepe, all machine wash, laid out flat to dry. You know what it reminds me of? The choufers that we were doing for a very long time underneath a sweater.
Of course,
And
like a
then
dicky.
Right.
Right? You know, and this is the thing. I did attables in my collection where we had detachable collars and cuffs.
Right.
So I love the opposite is true as well, right? Sometimes a piece that could be cumbersome if you're doing two pieces is much easier if you do it as one. And then you sometimes want the variety of having a piece that you can switch in and switch out.
Exactly.
So I like the idea of clothes doing things that are more convenient for you and that are absolutely designed with that in mind, rather than just this idea of, okay, I'm going to get a blazer and I'm going to get a white shirt. Like all of those things you can use in different ways, but we really came up with this to be a little bit slouchy, a little bit cool, and a little bit of a trick of the eye.
Well, the black, there's fewer than, Kevin, remind me?
Oh.
250 remaining in the black. Triple extra small is gone on this. So we have triple extra small through 3X. I should have said that earlier. Triple extra small, and yours might be the only collection at the moment, or very few collections that start at triple extra small, and that goes to 3X for you, so that you know it's 55% off. Please understand as well, when we put something on a clearance price, and a clearance sale price is an additional discount that you're going to get, we're making room in Stacy's closet. She has more. That's what we're doing. We're
That's what
helping
we're
her.
doing.
We're helping her right now. Listen, you know, it's hard to get rid of beautiful things, but we're passing the savings along to you because we know we're all very focused on price, and we're price conscious these days. These are opportunities. What did you say to me?
Huge
You
opportunities.
said this is the perfect day.
Yeah, this is the perfect day because I say this because I think February is the perfect month. When things go on clearance, generally speaking, they are from the season before. But what's so great about the pieces that we're talking about, these were always meant to be transitional. So to buy them in February, you can absolutely wear these through, I would say, August. You may not want to walk around, head to toe crepe in August, but this is a spring summer suit. This is going to get you through a multitude of days where it's not cold enough anymore for those wool suits or those tropical wool suits. And it's not like you need a suit that's kind of got that transitional temperature range in it. And this is perfect for that.
200 in black, that's it. The other thing about this is it's not going to live at the dry cleaner. It's not lined, so it's not going to be uncomfortable for you. You can sit in it all day long. You can pull it out of a suitcase. You don't have to worry. The second favorite color is this one,
yes,
the
well,
moss
okay,
color.
good. I'm so glad, because I was going to say the moss is my favorite color. It's mine. It is absolutely mine. It goes great with khaki. It goes great with
300
white.
in moss, that's it.
Okay, well,
how many do we have in periwinkle? 250 now in periwinkle.
Wow.
That's it.
So,
about
and the steel, I'm sorry,
350 in the steel gray.
Where
That's
are
it.
all our redheads at?
Yeah,
because
I
all you
know.
have to do is look at Molly and see
Molly,
that
I
you
was
want
going
the
to say, do
gray.
you wear that color? Because it is, oh my
Right?
gosh, it's stunning on you.
I mean, honestly, you know what? I would say, Molly, if we did like a really blue-red lip here, it would look fabulous with your hair. Absolutely fabulous. And that's the thing, again, not to go off about redheads or anything, but we always talk about blondes and brunettes, and we don't really talk about red hair. Red hair is an opportunity to do a wild color combination, because whatever you can wear as a blonde or a brunette, generally speaking, you can wear as a redhead. It may have to be a slightly different shade of pink or red or blue or whatever it is, but redheads look fabulous in color, and they look fabulous in neutrals like gray, especially this slate gray. And we don't talk about that enough. The other thing that I love about these, I know, oh, look, Molly's blushing. But the other thing is this trouser, let me just talk about this a little bit.
All right, let me give you this
Oh,
idea.
sure.
No, just very quickly. Because
course,
in my
of course.
head, I would be going, okay, I want Molly's whole outfit. How can I make that work?
Right.
2 easy pays. The blazer is 2 easy pays at $24. The pants are 2 easy pays at $18. Now I rounded it off because my mouth in the air is not that good. 2 easy pays at $44. We'll get these home. That's just two, you know, if you've got $44 this month, $44 next month, look what you have.
Oh, I'm like $44. What's that? 2 lattes at this point? I mean,
Yeah.
God,
Isn't that the truth?
it's so expensive,
Yeah.
right? I think I'd rather have the pants than the coffee.
Yeah.
But
you
or
can
the
make coffee at home.
blazer, right? Right, exactly. It lasts longer. The one thing that I love about these trousers, guys, that I don't feel like I've ever really been able to talk about sufficiently is how flat this waistband is. Now, it's still stretch. It's a stretch waistband. You've got plenty of stretch in here. This gets over your hip, over your thigh, if that's where you carry your weight. But we also did this very, very, very subtle stitching. So you have a double stitching here, which allows for this little tiny square that gives you a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Support in the front, in the
Flattens it out beautifully.
Thank you.
In the front.
I'm like in the front section of your body. But it is,
Here's an update on the black, just really
Oh,
quickly.
sorry.
That's okay. In regular inseam, fewer than 200. In petite, fewer than 100. Petite inseams, 27.5 inches. Regular, 30.5 inches. Stay in your true QVC size. Now, these are 00 to 28. Those are the sizing that we have available for you.
which is, again, very important to me. I'd like to do even bigger sizing and even smaller sizing if it was possible, because, one single body is the same, and all sizes are approximates. We do our best to kind of really work with all the body types that we have. It's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this nice, wide, straight leg. This is a universally flattering fit. So when you think about skinny jeans, or when you think about barrel jeans, or when you think about, kick flares or boot cut, there will be cases in which some body types look better than others in those shapes. But this shape works on everyone.
That straight leg.
That
we do
straight
so
leg.
much in straight leg. And it never goes out of style either.
Never.
But what Stacy did for you is she gave you detail here. She remembered to give us pockets. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And there is a side zipper, but what saves the side zipper is the elastic that's hidden in the back. That's not going to twist at all. And there's even back darts, so you'll have a tushy. You don't get lost in these pants.
That's right. And that's actually really what the side zip is for, was to give you a little bit more shape. I am not a big side zip girl. I'm not a big fan. The reason I'll put in a side zip is if it's going to make your butt look better.
Okay.
Because in terms of my priorities, your butt looking better is easier than having no side zip when your butt doesn't look better, right? We never want, I always worry that my butt is melting into my knees. It's just that stage of life. So if that's the case, I want something that's going to keep it up and high. And if that's what a side zip is going to do, all for it. Do you mind if I just pull this up a little?
Steel gray. Black is almost sold out. Then we have moss and periwinkle, and hence there's our example of, and Molly, we mean that with the utmost respect.
Yes.
But you have,
always.
It looks good, and we have so many more tops that we're going to talk about that these pants would work well with.
This is a 3-season pant. Again, there are not things, I don't recommend a lot of duplicates in my collection because I feel like you pick a color, you love what you love. But this is a pant that is going to get you through so many situations, any kind of job, interview, but you can also just wear these simply with like a little blouse, and it's just great for a weekend get together.
And they're just, the pants have such a good feel to them. And, if you're in that process of losing, or I don't know what happened to me in the last month. I'm like, how did I bloom? I guess it was all that winter and being inside.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more exercise to go outside.
Me too.
So, if you find your pants are a little tight these days, don't even worry about it, because there's enough stretch in the elastic back here. Nobody sees this elastic, that it gives you forgiveness. But if you're one of those lucky people who have a little waist, it'll still fit you. It won't fall down. And we saw how nice these fit.
Yes.
They really fit Molly beautifully.
Pat, I have to say something about that, because I think this was a really rough winter.
Yeah, it was a rough winter.
I mean, not to speak for everybody. I just think, essentially this country, we had a lot of extreme weather. And I definitely gained weight. I did not want to go outside at all. I felt like my bones were breaking. But the one thing that we do when we start shopping for spring is we start to beat ourselves up if our pants feel a little bit tight, or I don't know, we don't feel like we look as good as we did, last summer. Remember, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. And when it comes, you're going to get outside more. You're going to get the exercise that maybe you didn't get as much of this winter. Do not let that affect your self-esteem, please, because I am telling you, these clothes are meant for a 5 to 10 pound variation, and for you to feel good in them regardless, because I know what that feels like, and I know what that does to our self-esteem. And we really, I want us to get out of that conversation that weight is somehow determines our worth. But rather than just that, I want you to always feel that there's a style you can turn to, a size that may be one up, that does not have anything to do with your worth as a person. And you'll get back to that size as soon as you can get outside. But I think it's just worth reminding people.
I love it. I absolutely love it. There's 100. You're loving the black in particular. 100 remaining in the black.
The black's fabulous.
Regular inseams 30.5, petite 27.5. Even if you weren't interested in the blazer, at least buy the pants for $35.99. Even though you're getting this clearance sale price, which is phenomenal, you still have 30 days. You can return it if you need to return it. So don't worry about that. If you're looking for suits, Stacy has another one coming up. This is a 2-hour special. Today's all filled with our favorite designers here at QVC. So we love it. All right, still to come. I believe these are the pants I have.
You are.
Yes.
Those are the pants you have on.
These are the stretch cotton wide leg pant with the tall cuff. They're $31.99. I mean, seriously.
Okay.
Look at them.
I cannot say it.
pretty.
I can not say enough good things about these pants. Let me just tell you, this pant is part of the three-piece suit with the pearls that I have shown, right? We're doing them now on clearance. What I love is that you're wearing them with the new Grand Dame jacket, the new t-shirt from spring, and look, this is why you can keep building from By Stacy London. We always want to make sure that things from last season go with things you're going to buy from this season. Things from last year, because what is the point in buying a new wardrobe every single season? You want to add to something that feels like it's your closet, that it's cohesive, and that everything in it is something that you love, that you want to wear.
All right, wait till you see what Blair has on right now. Oh my goodness, that's absolutely beautiful.
I love this top. I love this top. I do.
I'm with you.
It's got some volume. It's got some. It's flirty.
I'm having
it's
a hot
fabulous,
flash.
right?
Oh my gosh, it's that good.
Oh my God, she's having a hot flash. I love it.
I love this. Look how pretty you look.
Now I'm going to be honest, okay, Blair. With a shirt like this, I think we wanted to show you the length and show you that it's got a rounded hem, which I find much more flattering if you're going to wear it out. Now, normally, if I was going to do the shirt with these trousers, I would tuck it in.
You would
That's
tuck
just
it in.
me personally.
But you have that option.
Absolutely.
You
can see Blair's wearing it out. You can tuck it in if you want to. There should be no issue with that. This is the same blue as the pant.
All right, as the last pant that we just shopped for.
Yes,
okay.
as the crepe pant.
As the crepe pant, same. All right, let me go through the colors for you. This has never been at this price before. You are here on the most perfect day. There's nothing like when you score shopping.
Right, I know. It's a good, and it's always a good day when it's like a Monday.
Yes,
and you are not,
exactly.
you're not ready to have a good Monday.
Yeah.
Let's make it one.
Yep, absolutely. All right, this is oyster. 2 dozen, very limited in the oyster. Here's the periwinkle color, 250 there, and the black.
Yes.
Fewer than 500 in the black.
I can't even
So
believe
you're
it.
giving us the woven floral organza blouse, a knit tank to go with it so you don't have to run around and go, what am I going to wear under it?
And it's not going to be itchy at all. The tank underneath is super soft.
let me show
What
you.
I love about what I love about this, and it does not surprise me that the blue is so popular because this cobalt is such a big color for this spring.
Can you, this is sort of tacked here, can you remove it?
Of course you can. So
okay.
look, whenever you have a tiny little string like this, now you guys know this, right? When it comes with the self belt, if you don't like where the self belt is, you cut the straps and you put it
See
where
that?
you want to.
Right there.
Same thing here. You can cut the straps. Sometimes I find it very difficult to turn things inside out when 2 pieces are attached together, right? And then I'm like, I don't know how to flip this back inside. So you can easily cut those straps, wear the tank separately, and wear it underneath the blouse. And listen, you could wear the blouse with like a bikini top underneath. You can do all sorts of fun things with it. But I meant this to be something elegant. I meant for this to be the piece when you need what I call, quote unquote, a character builder, right? When you're wearing a plain trouser or you're wearing a plain pair of jeans, that you want something a little bit more fun and a little bit more zhuzhy. Now, it doesn't surprise me that the oyster is the most popular solely because it looks fabulous with that moss color that we showed in the crepe, and it looks fabulous with khaki. And I am telling you, for spring, that's a neutral combination I'm going to get behind. Now, I love what you did here.
Just play with it.
Can Pat just do my styling? I mean, this is, look at this.
I learned because
look.
I listened.
I know, but this is so chic and fabulous. It makes it look so easy. This is kind of a bolder collar, right? I would not do a ton of jewelry here at the neck, and I would do a smaller earring, nothing that gets in the way. The collar is the statement. But think about this. If you wore this with a pair of Bermuda shorts and a wedge sandal, you can wear this in spring, summer. This is not just meant for suiting. It is not just meant for that pair of velvet trousers so you can walk over to somebody's cocktail party. This is something that you can play with and make a part of your wardrobe. It's
Periwinkle, very, very popular, by the way. I apologize.
great.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No.
The fabric is 61 rayon, 39 poly. You can still machine wash this. Just don't kill it in the dryer. You don't have to. But can we talk about that for a second? Because to me, this almost looks like a burnout.
Yes.
And, you know, I don't know if you know this or not, but my daughter is getting married. So I've been in bridal salons and been looking at very, very formal wear. And there is a lot
There's a lot.
very expensive material like this.
Well,
Trust
we
me.
were very lucky, right? We found this material, and again, I'm always looking for materials that look and feel like the expensive materials that you would find if you went into a high designer store, if you went into a bridal shop
Right.
looking for something. And it's also the way that we've done the shirt itself. Look at this cuff.
Yeah,
You've
look
got a
at the
very,
cuff.
very large cuff here that is really, really seamed. So you get a nice wide sleeve.
Fewer than 200 in the periwinkle. That's going very, very quickly. The black, I mean, year round. You
Year-round.
cannot go wrong with the black. You literally could wear that with anything.
Exactly. I mean, I wish I could tell you, again, there's a color that you have to have here. All the colors are wonderful. Yeah, Blair, just strut on by. Just strut on by. And I mean, look at this. I love the way that this blouse is. We've got a seam that falls off of the shoulder, so you don't have to worry about that, especially if you have a broader shoulder or you have a petite shoulder. This is going to look equally great on either body
So
type.
the shoulder seam isn't supposed to hit you where a traditional shoulder seam go.
No. And you could do this tucked, right? I see exactly how you could do this because of the color combination.
Oh, last call,
or
oyster.
again, you could do this. I would love to see this with the black on top
Oh,
of it
yeah,
as
the
well,
black
right?
would be
You don't
beautiful.
have to do head to toe one matchy-match color. But if you're interested in doing brighter colors, you're going to see a lot of monochromatic silhouettes that are, instead of the, our gray or our ivory, you're going to start to see a lot of color. Blue, orange, red.
But monochromatic.
Yes,
Okay.
monochromatic.
I have another question to ask you. Could you change the tank that you're going to wear underneath it and wear a different color?
Of course you could, because that color is going to come out no matter what. Now, my thing is that if you were going to do the blue like this, you
Right.
probably wouldn't wear hot pink underneath it.
White?
But yes, white
Good
would be
white
great.
or a cream
Or
color
a
underneath
cream,
it.
or you could do something that has like maybe like a little ditzy floral if you wanted something underneath that.
This color is now completely gone. Thank you.
Thank you. I
Periwinkle,
want
150.
everybody to enjoy.
Yes. The black, 400 in the black. Oh, come on. You know that you want this sexy black blouse. $41.99. That's almost the price many times of what a tank top would be.
Well, exactly.
You know?
And here, I'm saying right now, you could wear this. I could wear this. This
belt
looks
this?
great with leather, and I'm wearing
Oh, yeah.
my faux leather trouser.
Could you hold this up
Of
to your
course.
full leather trouser?
See, and
Leather
and
and
this
lace?
again, you could do out or you could do this in. It is that kind of look where you didn't try very hard, and yet it looks like $1 million. And I mean that in the fact that it looks expensive, just as an outfit idea. Mixing these materials, an organza-like material, a faux leather. These are more upscale materials.
Definitely. Trust me, I know how expensive that
Right,
is.
right, exactly.
But this is beautiful, and it's not stiff. It's absolutely lovely. It's prettier in person. Please trust us on that one, okay? First day presented at the clearance sale price. I want you to have it as much as you
I
do
know, me
because
too.
I just think it would be something you're going to be so glad to have in your closet. It'll be a go-to. All right, so the oyster is gone. We have black and periwinkle. Fewer than 400 in black and about 100 in periwinkle.
And
All right.
I will say in the black, guys, look at the ground down jacket. This is a big deal, this
yeah.
jacket that I did for spring, and we'll talk more about it later. But I did colorless jackets for a reason. When you've got something you can tie, you want to be able to show it off. This is a great way to be able to do that.
Love it. Love, 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 love.
And thankfully,
Thank you. Oh, I'm okay. Thank you so much, Hayden.
we have a little more ivory if you didn't get the first one.
Yes, and those same fabulous sleeves.
This is a little bit more
Molly.
casual. We did this in a crepe, and we did this in the same kind of organza sleeve. But I wanted you to have the opportunity to do something that didn't feel quite as formal, but still gives you that, that fun, flirty flair.
Exactly. It's fun and flirty,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's $23.99.
I'm like, I'll take 5.
And then if you want, you can go ahead and use your credit card, any credit card, even if you've never shopped with us before. It comes home for $11.99. You decide you're going to keep it within those 30 days, then you pay that again, and you're good to go. Any tax, by the way, if they make you pay tax in your state, then that gets split into 2 as well, and your shipping and handling. But if you need a little bit more room, because there is amazing prices, use your QVC credit card. That will be 5 easy pays, and that would be 5 easy pays at about $5 to get these home. Just quickly, here's that oyster color that sold out so quickly. Here is the periwinkle color, and that again will go back to those pants. 400 remain there. And then the sexy black, 600 there. That with your faux leather pants. Woo!
I know, amazing, right? Think of this
good.
as the sweatshirt that you want to wear when you want to look better than a sweatshirt. That's it. That's like literally, that's my pitch. You like this, but you want to look a little bit more put together than that, you know, the sweatshirt that you have from college or, I don't know, from your sorority or whatever it is. This is the answer to that. This is machine washable, and as you'll see on Molly, I'm obsessed with you, Molly, in these neutrals. I can't get over it.
Yeah.
But you look gorgeous in the
Molly.
you look
fine.
gorgeous
I'll
in
come
the
over.
oyster. And what I love about this is, again, this is, you could wear this with literally anything. We put it with the jeans and we put it with the loafers so you could see how easy this look is. This is easily tuckable. This is not a very, very thick band. So if you want it shorter, I'm just going to pull it up so that you could see a little bit what it might
I like
look
when
like.
you can, and it's not a ribbed band on the bottom
No.
that's tight. It's a flat band so you can blouson it over, and that
That's
always
right.
makes your tush look smaller.
And it's got that seam right there. So that's exactly the
that's
length.
good
If
on
you
you.
want to go a little bit higher, get a little bit more leg line, this
Okay.
is the perfect way to do it.
I love that on Molly, and I'm so in love with this organza sleeve.
I mean, you know, I just feel like this is the type of thing when you can do a little bit of fancy fabric on
Yes.
something, it changes your whole day. It's like, I don't know, a ruffle on a t-shirt, just something that gives you a little bit more oomph when you put it on. It feels more deliberate. It feels like, I don't know, I almost feel like it's a little bit more self-respect, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to wear something that's stained, ripped, oversized. I'm going to wear something that flatters me.
Yeah.
And that's what really is at the bottom of all of this, knowing that you can wear this as a grown-up. Don't let your kids steal it from you. These are your pieces, and you wear them the way you want to.
$23.99. You know, unfortunately, everything is just getting so outrageously expensive no matter where we turn these days. So when you can see something like this, maybe you have, you know, birthdays coming up. And I know in my family, we have a lot of March birthdays coming up. So, you know, or maybe you tuck it away for Mother's Day. You have 30 days to decide that you absolutely love it. Stay in your true QVC size. The other thing I love and I respect about this is you didn't cut this in so far.
Yeah.
It makes me crazy.
So you can
And
easily wear a bra.
Yes, so you can wear your normal bra in there and no one's seeing through it. And as far as getting it on, there is a really pretty like keyhole back, and that has that stretchy threading on it. So,
And we do make sure that it stretches and that it doesn't rip, because it drives me crazy. I don't love a dinky little button here with like something stretched. So if we're gonna do a keyhole, it's gonna be a keyhole where the button stays on. That is kind of a pet peeve of mine. Now, this is something that you can do by yourself, right?
yeah. Did you pull it on over or did you?
I did it. I undid it so I didn't get makeup all
Oh,
over.
did you?
Great.
Okay.
Listen,
You know,
she
you
undid
can always
it.
put your washcloth over your face and then pull it on.
Or you can, right? You can do
Yeah.
one of those like little, almost like a faux shower cap.
Mm-hmm.
But really, whatever you do, or if you put your makeup on afterwards, I wanted this to be something that you can close yourself, right?
Yes.
Not everybody lives with the person who's going to be able
exactly.
to do the buttons.
Yeah.
So you got to make things, you know,
And we don't want to show up at
independent.
church and have to say to the woman sitting beside us.
Yeah, excuse me, can you?
Yeah.
Do you mind helping me? Exactly. Exactly. Or the tag is
Exactly.
still on. Something is always. So we tried to make this as easy as possible for you to wear and feel fun and flirty. This can be casual. This can be made formal.
I love it with the jeans and the loafers. All right, here's our update. We're loving again the oyster. If you want the oyster, small through 3X only, about 100 remaining. Now, if you want the periwinkle, 250, we have all sizes. That would be triple, how do we say it?
Triple extra
Triple
small.
extra small through 3X. And then I was going to go XXX, small. So triple extra small through 3X. And then black, 500 remain there.
And it's
All
so
right.
funny to me because
All
normally
sizes.
black is the color,
Yeah.
right? That, or the absence of color that goes first. It's always the one that I find, you know, we have the least of in anything. I cannot tell you how excited I am by the fact that the
everybody's
black
in
is
color.
not the #1 seller, because it's we're all waking up. It's spring. We don't want to
days
wear
to
black
spring.
anymore. We want to wear color. We want to wear light colors. You know, that makes me so excited because I really think you're going to see a lot of color this spring in a way that we haven't really experienced it in a while. Have fun.
Yeah,
When the sun
enjoy.
comes out and you can stay out later, do you know that the sun isn't going to go down before 7 again until winter? So we're there, people. We're
Thank
there.
goodness. Can we talk about the jacket that I have on?
Yes.
It's coming up. This is our Grand Dame bubble sleeve jacket. It's a 727409. That will be coming up in different options for you. And it's absolutely beautiful on and super, super comfortable.
I mean, this
so
on
many
you,
options.
if you don't get to
Yeah.
keep this, I mean, there is no justice
Yeah.
because it is the length of it. It's a little bit straight in the body. It's got side pockets,
Yeah.
right, which I'm sure you saw. And then it's got this blouson sleeve that you can pull up. It is in this beautiful floral brocade. This is sort of the, I would say, I don't know, it is the Grand Dame of the collection. Everything that you'll see in the collection goes with this jacket. This jacket is where I started and everything else emanates
I
out
love
of there.
that you said that because that's what I was thinking. This is where you start, and then you can wear simple underneath, and you'd be fabulous. I see somebody waiting to
I
show
spy.
us something.
Woo!
I spy my little eye. Gosh, I haven't played that in a long time.
Right. Okay, now we are wearing my easy pack and go V-neck tank. This also comes in a matching crew neck t-shirt. And the idea was to do these so that you have them good to go. This is again where I talk about definitely having multiples. I love you in this like ecru pant with the t-shirt, but the t-shirt is meant to have a high wide V, and that is on purpose. It is meant to give you the opportunity to play with this neckline either with a shorter necklace or a pendant. And as you'll see, the sleeve comes directly off of the shoulder, so it gives you a little bit of volume, but not a ton at the shoulder, right? And it definitely gives you kind of a nice long arm line. I love that this is a nice, comfortable armhole length. You will not have any problem wearing a bra, and they come in a multitude of colors, so we can talk about
This is
them.
a stock-up moment, without
Yeah,
a doubt.
this is a
definite
stock-up.
stock-up. Brand new today. So Stacy just added this to our spring-summer 2026 collection right here, right now. It has a buy more, save $3. And for those of you who haven't shopped with us a whole lot, understand the first one is $45. In the same order, has to go to the same address. When you order, maybe you're going to order, we have 3 solids, 2 stripes. Maybe you're going to order a stripe and a solid. It doesn't matter. It can be different sizes. It can be different choices. But when you order more than one, you're going to be $3 less expensive. So that would be $42. So you can think about that as well.
I love that.
Yeah, me too, especially, and I love our planners are so good because they recognize these moments where, you know, it's not silly to buy more than one. It
Right.
really makes sense to buy more than one.
And I think that you bring this up, you know, sometimes it is silly to buy more than one. And, you know, it's not if it's because you love 2 colors or you love 2 styles or something like
Exactly.
that. But there are certain pieces that are meant to be multipliers. And certainly for spring, summer, I will tell you this is one of them. This, Pat is wearing the top as well, just so you can see different body types like Blair and Pat both wearing this t-shirt. This is meant for everybody. This V, you can do anything with. You can wear a long earring, you can do a necklace, you can do a pendant. And we did them in very, very thin horizontal stripes. So from far away, this is what I call a neutral print. You won't see it. It will just look like a pale pink, right?
Yeah.
So something to keep in
Really
mind.
beautiful.
The stripe here is for visual interest. This will not, the cut of the shirt
Look,
will
let
not
me
make you
turn you
look
around.
wider.
All right, so this is your violet stripe, and then you have your navy stripe. So how many of us, again, take the black that we loved in winter and convert it, and navy is our winter or summer, spring, summer black.
Yes.
If that made sense to anyone besides me. Here's the deep violet.
And
Here's-
it's gorgeous on you.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's a color that I normally wouldn't wear, but it's really very pretty on. And then look at the navy.
How do we take a vote? How do we take a vote? Everybody watching,
And soft
don't
white.
we think that Pat should have this in her wardrobe? This color? I'm obsessed with you in this
I know.
color.
This color is very
Now,
pretty on.
why have you not gravitated towards this color, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, no, you could ask away because people ask me all the time. I like black and I like navy blue. And so I'm so
This is the
sorry.
answer?
Yes, this is the answer.
Like black
I'm sorry.
And I like navy blue. But you look gorgeous. Somebody take a photo because really seeing
When
you.
I do like this color.
Oh, that's not a color. White is not a color. White is all the colors.
Well, and the fun thing about this is pick up more than one solid. But I will say I have learned that I can be a bit boring because I'll wear solid, then the jacket I'm going to throw on, and then solid. So maybe
But that's what that jacket is for.
you wear this.
Yes, and you
Underneath
can.
it.
That's how you mix
Yeah.
prints.
Or
so
that underneath it.
If we were to talk
Yeah.
about that, that's why I did these as very
Okay.
skinny stripes. That's why I did them as very neutral stripes, because the idea is that you can absolutely wear this under the Grand Dame
Yeah.
floral jacket, and that creates an interest.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
I'm so
that's
sorry.
beautiful.
Yeah. So you get the idea. You know, it's fine with the navy or that pretty winter white underneath it or the magenta that I have on, but it's kind of really cool with the stripe. So why don't we go ahead and buy, you know, the thing we absolutely love and then step out of our box a little bit and my gosh, we might be surprised that we really like it.
Absolutely,
Right?
because I think once you decide that you like the shape of that top, having all
shape.
of the colors, it's
Yeah.
the shape. The shape is
Yeah,
what's so
the shape is
flattering.
nice.
It's flattering on the chest, it's flattering on the shoulder, it's flattering in the midsection. It should do all the things that a really good t-shirt tank top should do. And if you look, you'll see
Yeah,
on Molly,
on Molly.
I love it. She did the navy stripe with a navy pant. And
That
she
looks
did it with a
great.
sneaker, and that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. You want to run over to Molly? All right, just
We
to
can
remind
run
you,
over.
5'8", 1X is what Molly's wearing. By the way, if you care, I'm 5'6", and I wear a medium on the top and then a small on the bottom.
Right, medium on the top, small on the bottom. And now what I love, again, this is
I
the
like that on you, Molly.
perfect sleeve for me, right? That it's sleeveless, but if you would just lift your arm a little bit, look at the amount of room that we have here. You can wear a bra, you're not gonna get the weird chicken cutlet thing. That drives me crazy, but I still want something simple, but I want something that pulls away just slightly from the body, so it has its own shape that dictates the shape that you see when you look at the body frame.
I think what I like to say, it establishes the shoulder line, and that's what
Oh,
I
I
need.
like that line.
You know, if I could install shoulder pads and it didn't hurt, I would, because I'm much better with shoulder pads because that establishes this, and then it makes that look smaller. And I think the same with Molly here, and you did it beautifully. It doesn't need to be a big shoulder pad.
It's not, so we
right?
didn't even do a shoulder pad. What we did was we created a hemline that goes a little
Yes.
bit past the shoulder that gives you a little bit more width and a high V to de-emphasize a larger chest or a larger midsection. That's how you do it.
These are great stripes. And
Thank you.
Molly, can you turn to the side? I'll show you, I'll talk about my pet peeve. When your stripes don't match, please don't buy things that when your stripes don't match. That makes me crazy. That means the manufacturer was trying to cheat you out because it's expensive to do this. Look, all that matches, and then the way that you cut it makes Molly's legs look even longer.
Exactly, because we always want a rounded hem. I always like something higher on the sides, and then if you turn to the front,
That's
Molly,
fantastic.
the rounded hem is just a way to make you're cutting into your hip line, and it just makes you look longer and leaner.
All right, these are new, and they've
They're
got to buy
new.
more, save $3. Most of you are taking advantage of that. So 2 stripe colors for you, the violet stripe and the navy stripe. So decide which one you need, the violet stripe or the navy stripe. And then here's violet. Here is that, and I forgot what we called it. What
It's
do
a
we call it?
soft white.
Soft white. Okay, we called it soft white. 450, and please wear a skin tone bra underneath that. And then here's that beautiful bright navy. These are fantastic.
Yeah.
They're not a regular, because I think sometimes we all get caught on that, a regular t-shirt. Nothing wrong with a regular t-shirt, but why would it be regular when you can be fantastic? Right?
Exactly.
And have it look a lot more flattering.
And not have to spend extra money to do it.
Yeah.
And to find something that, again, I know we're not all crazy about showing our arms. I get that.
Right.
Believe me, there are more shirts in this collection. But this is a staple that you can wear underneath, like a
Exactly.
cardigan. This is also,
Year-round.
it pulls away from the body. It is a little bit boxier in the torso and rounder at the bottom. It is a super flat flattering fit. And it is so, it's wash and wear, easy.
Machine wash, dry flat, 57 cotton, 37 poly, 6-span. We're going to move on, triple extra small through 3X in this. I will tell you the navy stripe and the soft white most popular. All right.
I'm shocked. I thought for sure it was going to be the deep violet because you're wearing it. It looks insane on you.
Very sweet.
And also, because maybe you don't hear this enough, but Pad looks fabulous in navy and violet. Now, a lot of people would do this color combination in black and violet for winter. For summer, navy changes everything. Do navy instead of black with your favorite color and you will see how modern it can look.
All right, you want another incredible deal? Look at this blazer. $51.99 in this blazer. And this could not be a more proper, timeless, classic blazer.
I know. It could be preppy if you wanted it to be preppy. It could be, you know, kind of chic working girl if you wanted it to be that. Or it could be like, I'm throwing on jeans and sneakers and I got to go buy Nesquik.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Kelly green and white. Nesquik.
Nesquik, I don't know where that came from. I was thinking about strawberry milk the other day. Does anybody still drink strawberry milk?
Oh my gosh, when I was a kid, I absolutely, my mom would never, hardly ever buy that.
I mean, it was a real treat, it's true.
Oh, now I need strawberry milk. I guess they still make strawberry milk.
They do. I think they still make it.
All right, Blair, do you know what we're talking about?
Oh, that's my favorite.
That was your favorite strawberry milk?
I was like addicted to it as a kid.
Okay, I'm coming over here because this should be a little bit higher on you. You and I are wearing the same top that we're going to start talking about.
Look how beautiful the two of you look. That's black, obviously.
Yes.
And then we have soft white for you. So we have black and soft white, new today, brand new, and we even put it on sale price for you. 3 easy pays at $24.33. Look, I know that one's a little more of an investment, so that's why you use your QVC credit card, our store card. That way, as our VIP, you always have 5 months to work it into your budget. Because when apparel sells out, Stacy, you know this, you have to wait a whole year. And a lot of times it never comes back.
Right? I mean, this
especially
is
in your line.
Well, yes,
yeah, because you always have new ideas.
I have new ideas, and you know, we're always trying and experimenting with new things. And really, again, this sweater, this was based on something that I wanted. I like a sweater vest that goes past the shoulder, so I did the ribbing past that, and then I did this very light, soft weight chiffon sheer sleeve with a knit cuff. So this is knitwear that has a little bit of a woven attached to it, but it is by far my favorite piece. I have been wearing this since I got it with everything. I've worn this with a sequin skirt. I've worn this with jeans. I've worn this with my leather pants. It looks amazing with a trouser like Blair is wearing it. And it does fall off the shoulder. So this really gets a nice drape in there. And you can pull it up if you want to, if you want even more bubble rather than just drape. But to me, this is, again, a little bit like the easy piece that you pull out of your closet that you would wear 1,000 times if it was just a plain sweater. This just makes it a little bit more fashion.
And
just
you
a little.
All the hard work for us.
All the work is
on this
done.
one. We're going to talk about summer sweaters because I have now, since last year here at the Q, seen a lot more summer sweaters. We used to just bring out a few in fall and winter, and that was it. No, we didn't see them. And now I saw more sweaters this fall and winter and more sweaters going into that transition time. Now, if it's 110 degrees, stay inside.
Right.
But a lot of us work, you know, and I always think this, and I think it's true because a lot of us live in an air condition, and then you get in your air conditioned car, and then you get into work and it's air conditioned, you know, if you're lucky. So,
or if you live in a city where it's, you know, 5 different temperatures throughout the day.
Exactly.
One thing that I have realized is that summer sweaters are really helpful, right? Whether it's something lightweight like this that you could even put over, let's say my shirt dress, for example. You could wear this with the collar, and you could wear this over the dress and you know, sort of zhuzh it, right? So it almost looks like you're wearing a top and skirt. But this is the type of thing that you wear while there is transitional weather, and while also summer sweaters are essential. You're absolutely right. This is what happens all the time.
Go get that shirt dress.
People go to work and then they're freezing at their desk and there's nothing for them to wear. So I always like to have one sweater or a couple of sweaters that are very, very, very thin knit and that aren't going to, you know, show through. You can still wear a bra and you'll be fine under this. But this idea that something so comfy and soft is almost the same weight as like a sweatshirt.
Yeah, exactly. So and I love that whole idea that you just said. So I'm going to pretend I'm going to lose the belt.
She's going to lose the belt. We're going to style this in real time, people.
But this is the way you make, and this is something else that I've learned from so many of you now, is with the dress, is the idea that you could very easily, if you wanted to, go ahead and, what did you do with the sleeve? You just pushed it back.
Oh, I just pushed it. I mean, yes, actually, the sleeve is in here.
Okay. But look at that.
Right?
Cool.
And
is that?
I mean, I love the fact that you could do this, but remember, you can also pull this up once you have the belt.
Proportions
and
are
do
better.
something like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'll look fabulous. It'll look fabulous with the navy.
Isn't that cute? Yeah, it would look good with the navy too. I couldn't decide which one that I wanted to bring over.
And I'm telling you, this is the type of shirt, again, the use value for this is exactly the use value for any of the tops that you're wearing at home. I don't care if it's a long sleeve t-shirt or a light sweater or sweatshirt. This is just one kind of fashion step up from that. And I don't even want to say that in a way, I don't mean that in any condescending way, but I think that when we think about our clothes, we think about the things that we wear that are worn, that we wear when we don't care about who's seeing us, but when we need something just slightly more elevated, and you should take a shot, because I never use that word, it's a drinking game I play. If I say elevated, it means you should take a shot. It's early in the morning or early in the afternoon for that, but you never know. Anyway, my point is that it does look
Wait,
just...
you need to explain that. This is a game we should be playing?
Yes, because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but before I came on QVC, and I used to watch QVC, I would joke with my friends, we should play a game. Every time somebody says elevated about fashion, we should take a shot. And so it's my joke with myself that if I say elevated, well, everybody has to take a shot. Nobody here seems to have any alcohol on them. So anyway, at home.
I think Molly has some in the dressing
room. There you go. Molly's running off to get a flask. But
we'll have to keep that in mind. That's a new rule around here.
Yes. Elevated means somebody's got a drink, because we got to come up with some better words, right? I mean, it is elevated.
Yes,
I don't know how else to describe it. It's just that slightly bit more sophisticated. When you're looking for something more than your plain roll neck sweater or your plain t-shirt, this will get you through summer.
And you did the hard work
starting
for
now.
us. It's a special piece.
Yeah.
It's not just something you already have at home. The other thing about the sweater knit is it's 70 viscose and 30 nylon. It almost feels like it's a silk blend, and it's very lightweight.
Very lightweight.
Very, very lightweight. And then the sleeves are 100% poly, and they're so pretty because they're sheer, and the way you did the cuff in just a little ribbing. So if you wanted to blouson that, you know, pull the sleeves up and blouson it or pull them down a little bit more. Again, if you have your QVC credit card, use it. That'll give you 5 easy pays on this. But I love it with those pants. I love it with your faux leather.
Yeah,
but
it's one of, and you can tuck it out, or you can pull it up. It will stay up and without being tucked, or you can tuck it in.
400 in white remain. 400 in white and a few more in the black, brand new today. All right, if you love a Rickrack, you're gonna love what Stacy did with this. Stacy, growing up, my mother loved Rickrack.
I loved this because I am obsessed with a tunic and a trouser. This kind of two-piece, right? This kind of two-piece, I mean, the Rickrack is meant to be like the kind of outline of your body, so it gives you a real shape. And you can see it on Molly here. But what I love is this long over lean silhouette. This does not get bored for me. I do not get bored of this. I've seen this for a long time. It feels very kind of 60s inspired. If you did a headscarf and big sunglasses, you and Jackie O are gonna look like twins. Sorry, that's the point. But what we've got here is a nice full-length trouser with a nice long tunic that has a vent. This is the long over lean silhouette. Now, I usually talk about doing a shorter torso and a longer leg line, but if you are doing this with like a wedge sandal or a flat fisherman sandal, something like that, there is nothing better for spring. I mean, you look like you're on vacation without trying. Right? And I love the idea that there's enough kind of area here, like, you know, just space for us to do some bold accessories if you want to, or you just play with this neckline and a nice Nice deep armhole, so of course you can wear a bra. There's a lot of projection here. When I say projection, I mean that there's room for a larger chest. And it really does follow the line of the body. I see this on a cruise. I see this on a beach. I see this for hot weather. You could probably garden in this if you wanted to, because I love the idea of it.
Maybe when you're having iced tea after you finish
Iced tea, a
gardening.
mint julep.
Or your strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk or a lemonade. I had the
Lemonade.
most delicious lemonade at a friend's house yesterday. And
Homemade?
Homemade. And I took a sip and I thought, oh God, that's good. Like, as if it was a martini. It was just lemonade.
That's how much we need spring.
Right.
4 days to spring, according to the calendar. We love it. All right, first day ever, and I know you don't know this yet. You're saving $39. You're spending $29.99 on this. 55% savings, triple extra small through 3X on this. And then if you want those wide leg pants that you see on Molly, they're A695919. They come in the same 3 colors. They are $36.99. So if you wanted to add the 2 of those together, what's 15, 2 easy pays at about $35, and I probably overestimated a little bit on that. But so you can get this outfit home in just 2 months. I didn't give you the 5-month version on that. And there are those, yep, there are the pants. Those are the khaki. Navy is most popular. There's your navy. And the oversized, fabulous, and it's actually textured. Rickrack is white.
It's textured, so you can see it's got swirls in the actual.
Fewer than 300 in navy, most limited.
Yeah.
And then the khaki, describe the khaki, because khaki
I know. This is a British khaki, in my opinion. So it's a little bit darker than the khakis that we normally see, and it's not an olive. It's a true kind of almost like cardboard box brown. Now, to me, this is a great color, especially for, I will say, if you've got a tan, brunettes look fabulous in this kind of khaki. But it's also great because this outfit, the top and the bottom, are meant for accessories. You've got a lot of blank canvas here. You've got a lot of area.
What kind of
surface
accessories
area
would you do?
I would do bold jewelry. I would do a big necklace here, a big pendant, something, and some big earrings, because you've got enough room on a longer tunic to do a longer necklace. You don't have to do something up here. It can go down. So that, I think, is a really lovely thing to do. You can do a stack of bracelets and earrings, right? Because you've got all of this surface area.
Yeah. Off-white is absolutely lovely. This is almost an eggshell color.
Yeah. It's an eggshell that I would say has a tiny
400 there.
tint of pink.
Yes.
There's a tiny tint of pink in the ivory.
Now, how does one get into this top? Let's discover that.
That's a good question. You just put it over your head.
Oh, you just put it over your head?
It's
that
stretch.
easy.
It's stretch. It's literal stretch.
Oh, there's 3% stretch, 76 rayon, 21 nylon, 3 spandex. Again, machine wash, lay it out flat to dry. I'm loving all the seaming on it as well, because the seaming will give you a nice shape.
And the seaming, as you'll see, goes directly around the bust and straight. It is meant to give you that straight silhouette.
Yeah, I mean, you can really see it.
And again, think about this. This is the type of top that you can wear. I mean, I would wear this with bathing suit bottoms or shorts or something. You can, don't think that all of these clothes are so precious. The reason that I wanted them to be wash and go is so that you can use them wherever you are. Like, throw on white shorts, throw on a tennis skirt, throw on whatever works for you. You don't have to wear them as like sophisticated, fancy, I'm going to like a, I don't know, some fancy function to wear them. Make these work for you the way that you're going to wear them in the summer. White shorts would be great. Wear the pants with a great, like the navy striped tank top.
Right.
It's going to look amazing. And those are all things that are easy peasy. Granimals for grown-ups is my plan, and that you build on your favorite pieces from each of my collections into a way that creates a cohesive wardrobe.
And it works.
It really does.
That's the beauty of it, especially when we're talking about clearance sale prices.
Yeah.
In total, between the first hour and this hour, we have 11 clearance sale prices. And again, I'll remind you, clearance prices are the first markdown. This is the second markdown that we are giving you. We're practically giving it away at this point, because we need to make more room. And in all honesty, some of these pieces, Stacy can't go back and do, because the prices in many of these things have gone up so far.
Significantly.
So she, you know, we can't come back, and we don't want to do them for twice the price they were this year. Next last year. So that's why you see clearance sale prices. Unlike in true retail, which we've all experienced in true retail, many times it's something that didn't work, came in at the wrong time, someone returned, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't, we don't play that game here.
We don't play that game here.
All right.
And look, so, I mean.
200 in the navy tank top, that's all. Just 200 in the navy tank top, all right? But let's talk about the pants.
Yes.
Their first day at the clearance sale price, you're saving $51.01 on that one.
Yep, and look at Blair.
Regular and petite. Blair looks absolutely amazing, and I'm loving the loafers that you're wearing, Blair.
I love the loafers with them, and I have to say, look, I just want to show you, this khaki to me is so rich. It is such a rich color. It looks great. The material took very, very well to the dye. So I love the khaki. I love it on you. I love it with your hair. The sunglasses are crazy. I mean, this is you walking on the Lido deck, lady. You know what I mean? I love the gold. I love the gold nail polish. And again, it can be this simple. It can be just this simple. Now, you could put a collared shirt underneath this tunic if you wanted to. And with this trouser, you don't just have to wear this matching top. Think of this as a khaki pull-on full-length trouser. You could wear it with a white blouse. You could wear it with a floral blouse. You could wear it with a tank top. You can wear it with all sorts of things. This is not a must-have two-piece set. I just think if you buy it as the set, then you know you've got an outfit.
Yes.
You know you've got something. You can pack this, and it does not wrinkle. This is an easy thing to take on vacation. But even if you were to just get the trouser, think about the use value you get out of any neutral pull-on full-length trouser, and then you've just got the fun rickrack. I mean, that's just a design detail, and that does not get in the way of you using this pant for everything.
Yeah. And it reminds me of a tuxedo stripe.
Yes.
It lengthens your legs so your legs look even longer. Yes, please. 55% off. You are saving $51.01. You're spending $36.99 for this. The navy, most popular here. Oh, fewer than 100 in regular, fewer than 100 in petite. That's 26-inch inseam in petite, regular's 29 inches. Two easy pays at $18.50.
So at 26 and 29, just to say, that's not totally full length, right? We usually do 30 for full length, so you're getting a little tiny crop here.
Okay, so more of an ankle? No,
not even that, because it's an inch, right? So if 30 inches is full length, this is 1 inch shorter in the regular. So you'll see what happens is it's not sitting on top of the shoe.
Right.
It's sitting above the shoe.
All right.
Right, which is great also for summer. I don't mind crops in anything for summer, obviously. And it also is a great way if you have a crop, even a little one, to show off a shoe that you like.
Bring out the shoe game.
Yes.
All right, and then the off-white is absolutely beautiful in this. Machine wash, just lay them out flat to dry. 76 rayon, 21 nylon, 3 spandex on this. They may have some packing creases, but it doesn't look like you slept in it, like a pair of cotton, you know, or linen pants, I guess is probably a better
that's a better
comparison.
Exactly, but what's so great is the stretch on this really does. It has heft and it has shape, but it doesn't feel stiff. And that's always my thing. How do you get shape? How do you get a little bit of extra stiffness in the fabric to create shape, but how do you keep it soft enough and stretchy enough that it's comfortable on the body?
And it doesn't feel as stiff as a twill feels at all. So it's a really nice feeling fabric. And those of you who live where it's warm and it's only going to get warmer, I think this would be a good pant for you.
You know, I honestly wish that I'd have this pant with me. I was just in Florida yesterday, and this would have been perfect.
Yeah, definitely. Was it nice and warm in Florida?
Oh, God. Well, first there was a terrible rainstorm because I tend to bring rain wherever I go. I don't know what that curse is.
The farmers would.
Exactly. The farmers love me. But yesterday, oh, God, it was such a gorgeous day. And this would have been the perfect outfit, and I didn't have it with me.
I mean, look how cute this is.
I know.
I'm going to run over and get the T-shirt. If you want to run over to Miss Blair over there, and I'll bring it over.
I mean, you know, again, now Blair and I, we're around the same height, right? Because I got heels on and you've got flats on. She's taller than me. But I mean, look at the so look. Here's a great way to show the difference, right? You can do a short torso with a long leg line, or you can do a tunic that's got some curve in it, which allows for this long over lean pant, which is slightly different, right? We're shortening the legs, but we're giving you such a waistline here that it still looks long and lean. And again, from the side, not only does the rickrack really just just, look amazing because I just love the idea of it. You've got a ton of projection in this tunic. If you carry your weight here, if you carry your weight in your chest, this is not going to be too tight on you. This is going to be a super flattering silhouette. And it just, it looks absolutely lovely. I cannot get over how much I love the khaki. I know the navy's super popular, but remember the navy striped t-shirt, like the one that you're holding, that will go with the khaki or the off-white just as well as it does with the navy, right?
That's like super, super cute.
It's adorable.
Right?
And you can wear this with a loafer, you can wear this with a sandal, you can wear this with a boot if you wanted to.
Would you do this color with Blair?
Absolutely. Now you can see, Blair, can you hold this up for just 1 second? This kind of soft white also, I love the way, if I put it next to both of us, how it works with both of our skin tones, right? I think that's absolutely the kind of white that you want to wear every day. It's not so shocking that the minute you get a stain on it, you're like, there it is. Oh, yeah, there you go.
And that has a buy more, save $3. The only thing we have at a buy more, save $3. So definitely take advantage of that one. All right. I'll ask you to come this way, my friend.
Okay, and also just one thought, Blair. You could wear violet with that and it would look great.
All right, so in 15 minutes, we're going to talk about brand new. No one else has shopped for this yet. The Grand Dame, the bubble sleeve jacket coming up. It's a 727409. I had it on earlier.
Did it? Oh, is it back there?
Yeah, it's back there.
It really is beautiful. You want me to grab it for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind. So it comes in solids, and then it comes in this like super, almost like a tapestry print that's just fabulous.
It's like a floral kind of brocade.
That's the right word.
Yes.
What she said. All right. So we'll thank you.
Switch you out.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So this is so fun to shop this way. If you love fashion, Mondays are your day. I mean, we do it other days. Thursday, you're always welcome to come to my Graver show on a Thursday morning, but this is particularly a good day for us because these are our designers that we love, that we're just thrilled that they are part of QVC. They bring their exclusive collections to all of us here, and we have that opportunity today to really shop with something you have taught us over the years, and that is when you see it on sale and you love it and it's going to work for you, go ahead and pick it up.
Go ahead and pick it up. That's smart financial investing when it comes to your fashion. What I don't love is when people buy things just because they're on sale, because it's like, oh, it's such a great deal. It was this and now it's this. That will probably sit in your closet. But if, again, this is something that you're interested in or something that you saw at a higher price and felt like this is too much of a commitment, this is what I love about clearance sales. Is because something that you have really been interested in trying, you're doing it at much lower stakes, and it gives you the opportunity to experiment without any, real consequences. And I think that's important.
Yeah, and you have 30 days to return it.
Yes.
We don't make you keep it, even
we
though
don't make you.
we clearance sale priced it. We marked it down 2 times. This is a printed voile shirt with ruffle detail. First day presented at the clearance sale price. So you're saving more than you are actually spending, which always works for all of us. That is multi-floral that you're going to see.
Yes.
And these are all your prints. Stacey.
These are all my prints. These were developed by me and the team and for you.
Indigo floral. And then last but not least, here is pink floral for you. Look at the colors in that.
And the colors are truly meant for you to feel like you can then go and experiment, pull any color out of the print, and it will work as the bottom half.
Yeah.
Right? Or
Gorgeous.
as a jacket. You can pull more than one color. I mean, what you've got in here are blues, oranges, yellows, greens. Anything that you wanted to wear with this, you could wear with this. It's like, the colors in here remind me of candy. And what I love about this one is not only do you have bright yellow, you've got this olive green and
Yes, I
black,
noticed that olive
both
green.
of which you can use as the neutral base for a shirt like this, which I love, aside from the light blue, which looks incredible. And look at the navy with the pale pink. You've got burgundy in here. You've got the green, the sort of the leaf green in here. You've got the pale pink. All colors you can use. And the navy as a neutral looks amazing.
All right, Mr. Kevin, give me that update again, if you don't mind. All right, multi-floral, 350, most limited in the multi-floral. Talk to me about a 100% cotton voile, because I have not, first of all, I was like, V-O-I-L-E is voile.
Voile, yes.
What is cotton voile, actually?
So cotton voile is a kind of cotton that is much thinner, lighter weight than, let's say, cotton poplin, right? Which is what we usually think of when we think of a button-down shirt. This is much, much lighter weight than that. It's not sheer, but there are voiles that are sheer. But this one we did so lightweight, it's like a whisper of a blouse.
Yeah.
And what I loved is that I did it with a little ruffle at the neck, but you can wear a collarless coat or jacket if you wanted to. This looks great with a denim skirt, jeans, white jeans, black jeans, I don't care. You can wear this with a suit, you can wear this with shorts. I just wanted to give you something with a tiny little ruffle that you'll see both frames the face and also frames the top of the shirt, just the shoulder, right above the bust line. So this is not about being too tight on your chest or being too tight on your midsection. It is just one, I wanted to do a feminine blouse in some fun florals that you will never get bored of because the color combinations
look at Molly.
really allow you to play with this in so many different ways. Now look what we did here. We did the cobalt pant that matches the cobalt in the top. And look at this pattern. I mean, you could wear this with burgundy pants. You could wear this with a green skirt. You could wear this with khaki. You could wear this with navy. There are so many things that are in this print. And what I love is that I chose a print that wasn't too big or too small in any of the shirts. Because again, if you have a larger stature, if you're wearing a teeny tiny ditzy print, sometimes it looks like you're wearing something that's too young for you. And if you're very petite, sometimes wearing a bigger print makes it look like you've been swallowed by the print. So I thought very seriously about kind of what prints will show up without overtaking the woman wearing them.
Well, for $31.99, it's 2 easy pays at $16. You can, again, go ahead and use your QVC store card. That's 5 easy pays if you want to go ahead and do that. And that'll be a little over $6, maybe $7 or $8 because you add your shipping and handling and you add any sales tax in that. But that certainly gives you the opportunity to get things to stock up when you see really great buys on this because this material is absolutely beautiful. These are all exclusive prints. You're not going to find them anywhere else. Also, buttons all the way down the front.
Buttons all the way down the front. And I was just going to say, there's no yoke in the back, right? There's a lot more room in this blouse. Even though it's a lot more feminine, it's not cut so that it's too tight.
Right.
Anything with no stretch, you've got to have room. You've got to feel comfortable in it. But I love the way, look how flat this lies on Molly. Like that's the idea. The ruffle is just this tiny little detail above the chest. I love this color palette on her, especially again with red hair.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
You're going to want us to all to dye our hair red.
I know, right? Everybody's going to dye their hair red.
We keep looking at your gorgeous hair. For St. Patrick's Day. Double extra small through 3X, lightweight, breathable, drapey for you. The length on it will start at 26 inches to 27 5/8, and that's the center back length
and
that I'm giving you.
Easy to tuck and easy to wear out.
28.5 inches for the plus size gals and 30.25 to the 3X. If you want the multi,
That's
is multi.
The multi, yes.
Yes. How many remain, Kev? How many remain in the multi? 200 remain in the multi. And then this is your indigo floral.
Yes, the indigo
400 there.
Is really great for neutrals, right?
And it's 500 in the pink. I like the little bit of yellow in this.
I think the yellow in this,
a little yellow tank under that.
A lot of people, I think, don't realize how much you can get out of this shirt because you have black and olive both as your neutrals, and then you've got this light blue and the purple and the yellow to play with off of accent colors. And really, a lot of people, I think, get a little bit intimidated by this color palette because when have you seen burgundy, pink, and violet all work together? But they do.
It's stunning.
And so think about it like you could wear an army, kind of twilled trouser, and it will look amazing. You can wear Bermuda shorts with this, and it will look amazing. Think about how much you can play with the greens here and the burgundies here, because they're going to look beautiful with this pink. And greens and burgundies, again, for this transitional period, we're talking skirts, we're talking denim.
All right, Miss Stacy, we're going to talk about some more of your brand new spring-summer 2026 fashions.
Yay!
Wow, Blair, that looks so great on you.
I'm really excited about this top, guys. I'm not going to lie.
Brand new. You're not supposed to have favorite children,
okay,
but
I'm not.
okay.
I don't. Okay, yes.
3 easy pays at $20.67. Triple extra small through 3X on this, and there'll be 3 colors. That's your soft white.
Yes.
That's gorgeous. Wait till you see the other colors. There's a lavender color for you, and there's also a bright navy. So you'll tell us what you want. There's your lavender. Look how pretty that is. And I don't know, did I write down how many days to Easter? Because I was thinking that lavender would be so pretty.
Isn't it? I mean,
19 days.
19 days. You've got 19 days
so you could
to
get
look
there.
better than any egg. And so this is your traditional, you know, button-up polo shirt. That is what I've done here.
Okay.
This is, you can wear this for tennis, you can wear this for polo, and you can wear it in real life. But I just updated it by adding a bejeweled collar, which has pearls and rhinestones, and I am obsessed with this. I cannot begin to tell you. It's just that little bit of oomph that makes you, makes your whole day. You know, when you have a good hair day and you walk out and you're like, that's what I want when you put on this shirt. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with a mini skirt, you can wear it with like a little tennis skirt, you can wear it with a skort, you can wear it with a jort, I don't care. This shirt does everything for you, everything. It's like the perfect shirt.
Yeah,
and you can wear it under a jacket. You can wear it with a skirt. You could even wear this to the office if you wanted to. I just, you know, then I would go a little bit fancier maybe and not jeans.
Yeah. I mean, this is so pretty. And you can open the buttons.
Yes, of course you can, but I like it buttoned all the way up to the top like a real preppy nerd. That's my vibe. And then, you know, the great thing here is like usually in polos you get something with some kind of embroidery here, the logo,
Good point.
right? You could put a brooch here. Brooches are huge for summer.
They?
And it does not have to be something that is gonna, the collar itself, the embellishment is so thin, it's not gonna compete if you decide you wanted to put something else on the shirt, which I think is fun, and it is great.
Lavender is flying out of here. We all agree with you. This is absolutely fabulous.
It is, because it's great underneath. Wear this underneath the sweater, and all you see is the collar.
How pretty
this is one of my favorite things. I've already worn the navy, so my sample so much that.
What did you wear it with?
Oh, I wore it with jeans. I wore it with a white skirt. In Florida, I wore it with a white nylon skirt. I wore it with this. I wore it with a pant that you haven't seen yet that's coming for you. But I'm obsessed with this shirt. I can't say enough good things about it. All I'm going to say is I'm sad for you if you don't get it, you know? Because it's one of those things where it is exactly the type of thing we all wear all summer long with just a little bit more fun to it. How can you say no to that?
94 cotton, 6 spandex.
94 cotton.
Turn it inside out, machine wash, just lay it out flat to dry. Don't kill it in the dryer, no need. You don't have to do that at all. Can we take a look at it on Blair so we could kind of see the way that it's gonna fit?
And also, just take a look at how beautiful the soft white is. The first thing I wanna say is that it's not that optic white, and it really, to me, that kind of softness looks so great for spring, summer. This is also, again, remember, she could do a crew neck sweater over this, and it's going to be beautiful if all you see is that. The buttons are functional. It is this great short sleeve that I really feel cuts exactly in the right place at the arm.
It's really not too short, though.
Not too short.
A really good length.
Yeah, and it's a nice length that you're able to tuck or untuck. And I am telling you, wear this instead of a t-shirt. That's it. Just if you're going to wear a t-shirt in the warm weather, wear this instead. It just makes your look that much like sleeker, chicer, and cleaner.
And how fun to have this. I mean, I could see a cardigan. You could throw a cardigan on. You could put a blazer over it if you want to, a jean jacket. It just, last night when I was watching, it was I don't know if I'm allowed to use the word, but I'll say it, the Oscars, you know, and I was looking at all those incredibly beautiful outfits and, you know, incredibly talented humans, but the jewelry. I don't remember seeing that. I mean, those necklaces and the big earrings, it was just so, I thought, we're ready for bling. We all want a little, and this is...
I just want bling every day. I want bling. I don't need to be on a red carpet. Frankly, I like bling in my bathroom. You know what I mean? I just want to, I like a little sparkle because it adds a little to your life. And could I steal that jacket that we're going to get to this anyway, right? The one that you're wearing. The reason I want to show it to you is because all the colors of these polos are in this jacket.
Well, and this jacket is coming up next.
Yes, and so even better that we can just give you a little preview and show you one of the things that was so important to me about using this fabric was making sure that this collection was seamless enough for you to be able to use it with everything. So there is lavender in this jacket. that you can wear with this. Now, not having a collar on the jacket makes it even better when you go to put a collared shirt with it. I mean, shut up.
That's
all we need
perfect.
here is a navy or a white pant, and you've got your look. You're good to go.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm obsessed.
I don't blame you. Look how good that looks.
Right?
Ooh.
And think about, you could do the navy here, you can do the white, soft white
Right.
here.
Yeah,
I think it is a very, very special
level.
combination. Yeah.
And you're totally comfortable and you're buying two pieces that stand alone.
Agreed.
All right.
Agreed.
So we're going to talk about this. And I have a question because I am showing floral multi only. Do we not have this? Is that the only choice we have in this jacket?
Oh, no.
Oh, and we do have indigo. Okay. I don't know why it's not on here, but all right.
But now you've got it.
Yes, now we've got it. So brand new today. Floral is what we're calling this, and then you'll see Molly in indigo.
Which is a denim, let's just be
denim,
clear.
okay.
And again, I wanted one signature piece. There's always going to be a signature piece in my collection, right? Sometimes it's brocade, like the metallic that I did last year.
Yes.
This spring, it's this brocade.
You know who has your brocade jacket? Rachel. Our Rachel Bosing. I forgot where I was with her,
Yes.
and she had on that jacket, and everyone was like, where did you get that jacket?
Exactly.
That's what we're shopping for right now. Where did you get that jacket?
So
That's
this
the
is
level of this.
Yes.
It's
this
elevated.
This is the conversation piece. This is when you walk in and people go, who's that?
Yeah,
Right? I
exactly.
wanted something that felt a little bit more formal, a little bit more grande dame, but look at Molly. She is wearing it in the denim, in the indigo, with the soft white polo and the moss crepe pant, and it looks completely different. It doesn't look like it's meant to be anything too wild or dramatic. It's just got this great feminine form to it. And I personally love a collarless jacket. When you do one button at the top and then you leave this open so we can really see the rest of it, creates a nice long column down the midline of the body, which again, very, very flattering,
Well,
very
it's
figure
getting
flattering.
very, very limited. And I don't, you all have very good taste. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
These special pieces that you bring out, and whether you're wearing jeans that day or whether you're saving this for a wedding, and maybe you're even going to have a dressmaker make you, you know, some kind of Fortuny pleated long skirt to go underneath it.
Get
And
you.
this is, you know.
Pat's like talking about Fortuny skirts. I'm like, maybe we should just make one for you. But you know what, Pat, could I ask you something? If you were
Sorry, Molly.
Sorry, Molly. I want to show what was it that I wanted to show when
did
you
you wanna show?
unbuttoned it? Thank you. That this
Okay.
is lined. I was like,
okay.
what is it that I'm doing here? This is lined, just so you know. The brocade is lined, and the denim is not.
Is
It's
not lined.
so
Okay.
soft
That
that
makes
you
sense.
don't need it. That does not
Okay.
significantly change the
this still
weight
has
of the
stretch.
brocade, just so you're aware.
Okay.
But also,
and it's
look
not
at,
winter brocade that's stiff.
no.
This
it's
is not
very
stiff.
soft.
Yeah.
Very easy.
This
And
could be a silk blouse.
May I take this off you
Yeah.
for a second?
Oh, sure.
Okay. The reason is because I also love this as, just turn around.
Oh, you're having me do that.
You know, when
Yeah.
you were saying wear it
Yes.
to a wedding,
That'd be beautiful.
I mean, stop
Yeah.
it. Over just a
Right.
plain, like a lavender dress, a blue dress, a black dress. Shut up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, if I don't see this everywhere this summer, I'll be shocked.
And I would never guess that you spend $81 on it. I would think, and honest to goodness, I have now seen things that were $4,000, $2,000, $800. I'm like, I definitely have champagne taste in a beer budget.
Champagne taste, but I honestly can't
But
believe where we're
this-
getting to.
Yes.
Just generally
This is
speaking,
lovely.
clothing prices are higher than they've ever been, and we're not getting the same quality. We're not getting the same thoughtfulness from our higher designers. That's why it means so much to me to be here. The time, the thought, the energy that goes into the kinds of fabrics that we're looking for you, the colors, the shapes.
Yes.
It is. In order to bring things this great that don't cost an arm and a leg,
and that are still affordable.
Exactly. The floral has a horn button. The denim has a brass button. So they're slightly different. I would say, you know, again, same shape, but this material slightly more casual than this. But both can work for you.
Exactly. I mean, if you wanted to, here's something that you could, if you're someone who loves denim jackets, to me, I look at that and I say, that's a fabulous denim jacket. I need that to refresh my denim jacket category. This, I look at and say, I need that so that I can go ahead and find myself a little black dress to put underneath this and let this be the star of the show.
And the statement piece,
Yes,
right? The
the
one
statement
statement
piece.
piece that you
Year
want in
round.
your wardrobe doesn't always have to be a dress, a coat.
Exactly.
It can be the thing that goes with multiple things. And as you get to see and explore more of the spring collection for March, you'll see how much goes with this jacket. Oh yeah.
Another
more to
Easter egg.
come. More to come.
Wow.
But this also, come on. The soft white with the soft white polo with the indigo jacket for me is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. There is, and Kevin, you said there's 500 remaining. Fewer than 500 in the floral. When these sell out, they don't come back for another year. So we can't be asking Stacy, you know, in August, Stacy, we love
Where's
that
that floral
Yes,
jacket?
exactly. I need that floral jacket or I'll die. She can't help you. So please make sure. And, you know, I can close this. This is my normal size. So it closes. There's no gap here at all. This is not thick. This is not heavy. It's not stiff. I don't think it makes me look any heavier than I already am. You don't have to worry about that. It also has the illusion of a shorter, boxier jacket, but it's not one of those jackets that hit me at my widest part. It's down a little lower.
There is a patch pocket, sorry, not a patch pocket, a split pocket.
Yeah.
So you can
That
put,
almost-
so
yeah.
it feels a little bit more casual in the way that it's more like a bomber than it is just like a denim jacket. And, you know, again, the thing about this is you could wear this to a football game.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, there's
exactly.
nobody stopping you. And I'm like, florals for spring, revolutionary. I know. But we did this in a color that you can wear this through fall. You will be able to wear this. Talk about transitional. You'll be able to wear this now all the way through October. And this is a piece that I really do believe this is the investment.
Bravo,
If you're going
you
to get
have-
something this spring that feels real special.
Yes. Out of the park right here.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't know where you're going to wear it, it's going to give you that confidence. I've got a go-to piece that I'm going to feel sensational in.
And look at how great it is with the violet and the navy.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
All right, 450 now in the floral. All sizes there. Again, I know this is more of an investment. That's why you have your QVC store card. That way you could have 5 easy pays and don't miss out on it. Because if it sells out, you know, Stacy, if she could even bring it back next year, it's going to take a whole year.
Yeah.
All right, and the denim's super, super cute too.
Well, I mean, again, I think that they're very different personalities, right?
Yeah.
You may be
I
a
agree.
floral lady and you may be the indigo lady, or
Yeah.
you may be both.
Exactly. All right. Oh, wait till you see what's next.
Well, this is my favorite.
Is this your favorite?
This is my favorite because I've worn it so many times now that I feel like if you don't associate me with this suit, then you just haven't seen me. You haven't seen me in a while.
You haven't been paying attention.
Exactly. This is our, jacket and pant with a very, very wide cuff, which we'll show you. And you can also purchase it with this sweetheart tank that is embellished with pearls.
Blair, that outfit looks sensational
Now,
on Blair.
I love it. People say don't wear white to a wedding. Okay, I get it. But this is a suit. And this is great for a baptism.
Yes.
This is great for first communion. This is great for a bat mitzvah. You know what I mean? Like there are a zillion
Yeah.
other kind of big
Other occasions.
events, an anniversary
Graduations coming
party,
up. Yes.
graduations, where a white suit really does make sense.
Yeah.
If you are afraid of white for whatever reason, which means that you don't love Bianca Jagger as like a fashion idol, we have it in the navy.
Look how pretty it is in the navy. And the white is a soft, beautiful white.
Yeah. This is more of an optic white.
And then your Kelly green. 3 dozen in Kelly green, that is it. This has never been at this price before. This is 45% off the original price. It is now $34.99 on this. It is a stretch cotton tank, 97 cotton, 3 span. It's lined with 100% poly on this, and you can still machine wash and tumble dry it, so you don't have to worry about this at all.
And if you look, you'll see how tightly sewn the pearls are on the hem and on
Almost
the
like a
sleeves.
fringe,
It's
the
almost like
pearls
a
are.
fringe, exactly.
Yeah.
There are tiny pearls
Yeah, see
and
that?
big pearls.
That's good.
And they're sort of interwoven, so you do not have to panic. They will stay. And what I love so much about this is that, again, you don't have to wear this with the jacket or the pant. You can wear this with like, I don't know, a garden skirt would be
Oh, that would
gorgeous,
be
you know,
so
something big
pretty.
and
Yes,
poofy.
yes.
Or if you just wanted to wear it with shorts, it's going to look great. And you can throw
Or your jeans.
Yeah, or your jeans, and you throw like a jacket or a little button-down shirt over it so you don't burn if it's during the day, you know, whatever you want.
It's really well made. Look at the lining on the inside. I mean, that part is lined all the way around your body. There's bust darts in it. This has that side zipper, the invisible zipper, which made it really harder to see, didn't I? But that you'll just go ahead and, you know, pull down when you have it on the right way.
See, and it goes down just about 3/4, right?
So it would be almost down to the top of your waist, or
Yes.
depending on how you're built.
Yes, but again, I'm not a big side zip person. I only put them in if I think that it's going to be helpful. And here, it's really going to define the bust. It looks
Nice.
very beautiful on, as you can see, on Blair. And even on Blair, I feel like she could maybe even go down a size in this one. So just keep that in mind when you think about it, because you're an extra small normally.
Yeah.
So this is something just to think about. She's got room here. So again, remember, this is not a tight top. This has room to it. If you want something tighter, then I would size down, because
500 total on this.
On this.
So your normal QVC size, you can go down one size in this if you
Only
want
in
it
the
to be a
top.
little, and just
Yeah,
in the top.
in
Don't
the
do
top.
it with the other pieces. Triple extra small through 3X on this. The length of it will be almost 15 inches to a little over 16. Plus size length is 17 to 20 inches. That to a black-white party.
I mean,
you know,
oh my
you're
goodness.
invited.
I wish Truman
bet.
Capote was still alive so we could have another black and white party. But really,
Rehearsal dinners.
And I love the way this looks on Blair. Let's just talk about
Yeah.
the fact that heavy cuffs don't work all the time, right? They are a very big trend right now. And that's not to say I did it because it was trendy. I did it because I like the way that it looks. I like that it grounds the pant, that it's full length, and it gives it some like heft, and it looks like a designed suit, not something, it's a little bit more considered maybe than your regular suit. And I really wanted to add that heavy cuff to a lightweight fabric so that it wouldn't pull you down,
Right.
but it would ground the outfit in a really kind of symmetric way.
Before we jump to the pant, let me finish up just on the top for a second. First day at the clearance sale price, so there's no reorder, and there's fewer than 400 now to go around. Here's the navy blue for you. About 100 remaining. In the white, fewer than 200 in the Kelly green. Last call on that, serious last call. 2 easy pays will help you put it together. Now, are we going to the pants next? Or the blazer? All right.
Let's talk about
good
the
break.
blazer. I'm going to go over to Blair.
about the blazer
I am one of those people who never wants, if I'm doing something where there's a short sleeve underneath the blazer, you can bet I'm always going to put the blazer up, right? This is not transition. I would say this is truly for, or I'm going to do it the way I did it before. It's truly for summer. It is for, like, when we get to spring, when we get to Easter, you're going to be happy that you have things like this in your wardrobe. It's got a 1-button stance, is pretty high. So that 1 button is quite high. It locks and loads the girls. That's the point. But it doesn't push so far that it creates any gathering or any tightness in the midsection. And you can wear it open. It's got this patch pocket. It's got the sweetheart. Again, I think this is a little big on Blair. It's got a sweetheart neckline, which again is great for accessorizing. And then you could not wear the pant. You could do jeans. But what I love about this pant, again, as I said, is I did a heavier cuff here to ground the look, because you've got a slightly bigger blazer. You want something that kind of creates symmetry and proportion top to bottom. So we've got a nice jacket here, a little bit oversized, and that cuff kind of gives you that same vibe with the pant, right? That it's got some heft to it, but it's lightweight. It is almost like a linen. And it is, for occasions, I can't say anything better about it. But I love a suit because you can break it up. You can wear those pants with the sweater. You can wear the top with shorts. You can wear the blazer with jeans. It's always better to buy the whole package than just one piece, because then you always have something to wear. And you can improvise with everything else. But I do think if there's anything you're going to get It's a great outfit for so many occasions.
Absolutely. Do you hang, when you buy an outfit like this, 3 pieces, do you hang all 3 pieces together?
Yes, I do.
You do?
So I do that with outfits that aren't even meant to go together. If I decide that there's an outfit that I love, let's say it was this top, this jacket, and a certain coat, I would hang them together in my closet as a go-to piece. I have 12 outfits usually that I keep in my closet in outfits, sometimes even with jewelry and shoes. If I know I love the outfit so much, that way I grab it and I can go. I don't have to sit and style it that morning.
Oh, that's so good. All right, here, let me update everybody. First day ever at the clearance sale price. We're moving on to the blazer. You're saving $69. You're spending $51.99 on this. Unfortunately, it's being retired. There is no reorder on this. So here's the navy. 200 remaining in the navy. Triple extra small is gone. So now we start at double extra small through 3X. Here is Blair's white. That looks so amazing. 550 remain there, all sizes, and it is machine wash, line dry. Here's the Kelly green for you. 150 remain there.
Also great on redheads.
Yeah.
Even though you're wearing
All
the navy,
sizes
Molly,
there.
I love you in the green too, but I love you in the navy. And again, just to take a look at it on a different body, in a different colorway, with a different shoe, like there's a zillion, this to me also looks like you could wear it on a cruise and it would look fantastic. I love where that button hits on all different body types. I really feel like this is a super flattering blazer. And again, I have been getting away from blazers a little bit lately. I won't lie, like I've kind of gotten over the formality. It's why I've been wearing sweaters like this that have like multimedia effects to them. But nothing replaces the use value of a blazer.
Agreed.
And so even if it's something that you're not wearing all the time, it is one of those things, it's like you have to have it in your arsenal because you never know when it's gonna come up that you need it. And it just creates a sophistication in an outfit that a sweater and a cardigan can't accomplish.
Totally agree.
Having it in lightweight, especially for spring, summer, is one of those things that it becomes a lifesaver. You can wear it when you're cold inside, but it is the type of thing that you can wear as a layer, even when it's warm, and not sweat to death.
If you wanted to do the navy blazer, the white pants, if you wanted to go ahead and use Easy Pay, any credit card, 2 Easy Pays at $41.99.
Wow.
To get a suit, a beautiful, updated, fresh, yet classic and timeless suit. That's what you're getting, both pieces that way, and I didn't add in the tank.
Yeah,
in
and
that.
if you wear, let's say, just the pearl camisole with the trouser and the heavy cuff, you can wear that. I mean, forget about it. If you're outside, wear that if you don't need the blazer. It looks amazing as a 2-piece set, and it looks great with like heels or flats.
Love, love,
yeah,
love, love,
and
love.
it's great when you do match the blazer to the top and then do something different on the bottom. The white obviously works with the khaki, excuse me, with the navy. Khaki was a while ago. With the navy or the Kelly. And again, the white top and the white jacket would look great if you did a navy trouser or a Kelly green trouser. So these things are all the same material. If you wanted to mix and match the colors, that is your prerogative. It's just, I always think that when you have a suit, 2 pieces or 3 pieces, if you buy all the pieces, you are never in doubt that you have something to wear.
800 remain, that's it. And then they're gonna be completely sold out. Remember, the blazer is fully lined. The length will be 26¼ inches to 28 5/8. The plus size length would be 29 to 30 3/4. The body is 97 cotton 3-span, so definitely for a lot of you year-round wear. For some of you, I don't know, I'd still wear a turtleneck underneath this and wear it in the winter.
I mean, you could I think you could get to October in this. To me, it was always designed for me as the summer suit I always wanted. Like, you know, and I'll be honest, like I design a lot of things that are missing for me that I think, oh, if I just had that.
Yeah, you're the every woman that's filling in the blanks that the rest of us can't find.
I hope so.
Or when we find it, it's champagne
taste.
It's
champagne taste, right? We've got champagne and caviar taste, but we love a Dorito. So what I love is a Dorito that looks chic.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm thinking about that navy little striped T-shirt underneath.
I know.
Wouldn't that be so cute? You
with
want me
the
to run and
white
get
pant?
it? With the white pants.
Oh, wait, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Why are you running around?
Well, that's okay. I'm getting my steps in.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
No, but I'm happy to do this, and I probably should do more of it on my own. But you really remind me, Pat, that there are so many ways to wear these looks.
Look how
And
expensive that is.
especially if you love
Expensive
nautical. This
Yeah.
is like, you know, I would do an anchor brooch. I'm big on brooches. And I just think that this is like incredible. Look, you could do this with a flat sandal, a flip flop. It would look fabulous, or a wedge sandal.
All right, put it in the cart and check out. Remember, you have 30 days, even though you're getting it at an incredible price. Let's spend some moments on the pants, because these are pants that even if you aren't interested in the other two pieces,
Yes.
you want the pants.
And we should
All
talk
right?
about the pants
Yeah.
because, again, this is an elastic back with a front waist, flat waist. I always do a flat waist. This is a full-length pant, and, you know, again, this is not a linen, but it acts a little bit like
It
a linen.
does really,
It feels a little
yeah.
bit like a linen. It's got that same kind of, almost a little bit rough hand, right?
yeah.
Like, so it feels like a raw material. It is not.
It's
You'll see that it has
perfect
like
summer material.
Thank you. You'll see that it has like some texture in the fabric itself, but it just lends to the quality and the character of the material as far as I'm concerned. We've got this faux fly,
You know what?
so to
Let's
speak.
use the green so
Is
that
that
you can
easier
see it
to
a little
see?
bit better, yeah.
So we've got this faux fly that's easier to see. It is really a straight leg pant. It is universally flattering. There's nothing about this. We've got a pocket in here. They're fully lined. This is super comfy. And I just want to show you the lining. Matches, obviously, color-wise.
So these pants are lined.
Yes.
I didn't even notice that one.
Yes, they are. They are lined because when it's this lightweight of a material, you want to make sure that it's not
You're
sheer.
getting lined pants for $31.99.
I'm definitely going to buy a couple extra pair.
Well, and the other nice thing about these, I think, is, and if you could swing it, buy more than one color in these pants, because these are just the quintessential. Any of the tops that you showed us,
I know, it's true. Any of
would
the
be
tops that we talked
fabulous.
about today will
I
go
mean,
beautifully with these trousers.
they're fully lined. Look, that lining goes all the way down here. So that lining is what's next to your skin. It's like a very, very light, like if you're old enough to remember wearing slips, a very, very, very light. And then that way the pants fall away.
Right, and also just so you're aware, this kind of fabric is not going to trap sweat, right?
Okay.
It's a little bit like a wicking fabric.
Perfect.
In that
Yeah.
it takes
It has
the
a
moisture
cool feel.
away. Yeah.
And then that anchors it with the coolest tall cuff.
Yes,
Really
and,
does.
And I'm telling you, you know, if you want to be like, okay, I haven't been sleeping under a rock, or even if you don't care about trends, the thing that I love about occasionally doing something that feels a little trendy, it's sort of like, yeah, I'm here. I know what's going on.
Exactly.
I'm relevant. I get it.
It's not
And you
screaming, it's a whisper.
It's a whisper, exactly. You're not saying like, look at me, I'm a fashion victim. You're like, no, I know what's going on in fashion. And I think that there is something that communicates to other people just about the fact that you're aware of your surroundings. You're participating in the world with everybody else.
Well, Kelly Green is almost sold out, and I don't think I told you, but these come in regular and petite. Petite inseam is 27, regular is 30 inches. I have them on in my regular size. I'm wearing the small in the pant, which is what I normally wear. There's plenty of stretch in these and forgiveness in these pants, so you don't have to worry about that at all. They're very flat, and this, by the way, is my Spanx, so you don't get scared. This is nice and flat. The pockets are really, really comfortable, and they're nicely placed. And they aren't too wide of a leg, but they're that classic straight leg.
Yeah.
But now it has, you know, something that, it's almost like the exclamation point in the end of a sentence.
Exactly right.
know?
That's exactly right. And always, I'm very careful about how wide we go with trousers, because super wide leg pants, especially on petite, can really throw out the
too much.
proportion. It's too much. You really need height for extremely wide lengths. If you think about it, it's just proportion, right? If you're going to go up this way, you can go out this way. But the shorter you are, the more you want clothes to kind of fit as close to the body as possible.
Do you want to walk over to the girls and we'll talk about the pants a little bit more?
Yeah, we can talk about the pants, because look, I mean, you know, again, what's wonderful about this is that they look great on both these ladies who have very different body types, and we're doing them in different colors. This heavy cuff on the navy looks great with a bright orange flat, and the heavy cuff on the white looks great with a pointy toe heel. So again, it's not that the cuff is changing your ability to wear these pants in any way,
Exactly.
shape, or form. It's just a detail. It's a feature that makes them a kind of a little bit more modern in the way that you look at this trouser. It is a pull-on trouser. Remember, it's got the elastic at the waist. It's got plenty of room. It's a flat elastic waist in the front, and it's gathered in the back. The pearl should hit right underneath where the
Waistband is.
Thank
yeah.
you. Waistband, that's the word I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Goes right under. And again, I love this. If you're going to go for the white, I really recommend gold jewelry here. Bold,
Ooh,
architectural gold or silver jewelry. Really, instead of color. With the navy, I love the idea of stones, something that does have color.
All right, navy 100 in regular, and then in petite 200. Did I do that backwards? I think I did that right. All right, remember, there's regular, and we all have the regular on, so you can get an idea on that. These girls much taller than me, so you can get an idea. It's beautiful pants. You know, you could, I don't even think on a good day you could find pants for $31.99.
Yeah, exactly.
Let alone ones that are fully lined, that act like linen pants. And even if, these would be very nice pants without that cuff on, but that tall cuff, it's not just that little itty bitty cuff that you see on like jeans or something. That's great on jeans, but this is just, it anchors it. I loved how you described it a little bit earlier. It anchors the pants. And whether you're wearing, you know, the top you have on, or whether you're wearing the, you know, the blazer and the beautiful little tank with the faux pearls, you know, put it in the cart, check out. If you can use your QVC credit card, use your QVC credit card. And what you're seeing on the bottom of the screen is our size and color availability. Green means it's available. Yellow means it's about to sell out. It's not yours if you put it in the cart. You have to check out, please. And then the red is the stoplight, like you missed your opportunity. Sorry.
And ladies, I mean, all of you look so beautiful in it. I kind of
That's
wish I
thanks to
had
you.
on the green one just so I could be
exactly.
part of the gang.
Well, we're going to go ahead. Come on over this way with me. We'll remind you again, we have those 3 pieces for you. So if you want the stretch cotton wide leg pant with the tall cuff, first day ever at the clearance sale price, 3 colors in the blazer, in the tank, and in the pants, navy, white, and Kelly, in the pant, regular and petite. And you still have 30 days to return it. If it doesn't work for you, stay in your true QVC size on all of these things. All right. Now, Miss Stacy, when will we see you next?
I don't know. Well, I'm coming back very soon. I'll be back either by the end of the month or the very beginning of April. We have more coming. These were just some of the new pieces that you got to see. But I'm so excited. Pat, thank you so much.
It was so fun.
Look how
Thank you,
beautiful
thank you.
she is.
Well, that's because you helped me out, and I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
That's what today is all about, these fabulous designers. We're going to take a quick break. Give me just a moment to be able to change. And Martha Stewart's going to be here for an entire hour. We'll be right back. Thanks again.
Here's the mission statement for Menopause Monday. Making the world stronger, happier, healthier, and better, one vagina at a time.
Why are you the best person to have these conversations with?
Well, I don't know about best, but I definitely think that what I bring to the table is like utter honesty. These conversations are not happening enough. Tune in tonight. Bring your brain fog, your hot flashes, and all that girl power, baby, on QVC and QVC.com.
Hot deals, new brands.
This just launched.
Can't miss finds.
You are in the right place.
It's all on the QVC Top Finds channel, only on QVC Plus and HSN Plus.
We have a lot of variety for you.
Catch up on the most talked about on-air moments and products.
We have sold 3 million.
So you never miss a thing. Watch and shop the QVC Top Finds channel. Download the free TV app or visit QVCplus.com to start streaming now.
Spring has sprung, and so have our Easy Pay offers and select sale prices. QVC is planting inspiration and bringing fresh finds to help you thrive wherever life takes you during our Home and Garden event. From live plants to Kim Gravel home decor to Timber Ridge outdoor must-haves, let your ideas take root indoors and out because you're ready to grow and your home's ready too. Join us Saturday on QVC and QVC.com.
Discover the whimsical world of Mackenzie Childs like never before on Happy Home with Mackenzie Childs, only on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Revisit your favorite collections and explore brand new arrivals all in one convenient place. From signature hand-painted tableware to stunning home decor, QVC Plus and HSN Plus has everything you need to bring home the magic.